Yo, 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 testing, testing. I think this mic is straight trash, but I don't know. I see we got Lon Don in here. Let's get this thing going. What's good, everyone? It's coffee. Y'all know what it is. I'm sure most of y'all been here before. If not, welcome to J Coffee Talk. Another day, another dollar. Let's see here. Damn, I ain't been on this joint in a minute. Hold on. Trying to figure out how I do the. Oh, there we go. Invite a guest. Bing, bang, boom. Yo, is this Mike straight trash line? We'll see. Let's get line the Don on here. What's good, bro? What's good, everyone? It's Jay Coffee. Like I was saying, man, most of y'all probably been over here before, but if not, you know what I mean? Smash that like, sub to the channel. We just talk, we just shoot the shit over here. Really, at the end of the day, if you when you really get down to it, music, news, sports, and more. And want to hear from the people. So as I'm waiting for the bro line the Don to tap in, um, I think we're gonna talk a little bit about Joe Rogan today. Did a live about that earlier. Shout out Mr. Brenneman, loyal viewer of the channel. He says he believes there's a bigger play at hand behind all this. Here we go. We got a line in the chat. Yo, what's good, bro? Is this mic trash or can you hear me pretty good?
I can hear you. You
Oh,
good?
okay. It's not all choppy and flucked up.
Nah, I mean it doesn't sound like normal, but I mean it could be anything. Like you sound clear.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know the normal ones. I normally got. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't got it handy, but I was like, fuck it. Let's just do the damn thing. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, it's been a minute. I was like, shit, you want to run one.
Yeah, I know, man. I always say, yeah, man, we're gonna do these 3, 4 nights a week, and you know what I'm saying. I get sidetracked, but I'm gonna say it again now. I'm gonna try to do these things 3, 4 nights a week. Or I've been noticing too. I like to pop one off during the day too. You know,
Yeah, some people be active. Like some people are night owls, but some people be active the daytime.
yeah. And plus, man, I'm on that West Coast time too, so it'd be like a whole nother day for real, for real. Like I mean, obviously anything past midnight's a whole nother day, but like people's getting ready to go to work and shit sometimes, man.
Yeah, like right, it's like almost 3 o'clock here. So like over there, it's like what about mid?
Yeah, little or shit, actually almost one. Damn.
Yeah, so
But what
two
you
hours.
think, bro? What? Oh, my bad. Go ahead. My bad. Wait. You're not East Coast time.
Not central.
Why do I think, bro? I don't know why. I feel like a fucking idiot. I don't know if anyone who hears this uh later on, because right now I think it's just me and you, but can relate. Like sometimes, bro, when I think of a map and like in my head where places are, I be a little off sometimes. Oh shit, we lost Lonnie, but yeah, he'll pop back in. But yeah, sometimes like in my head where I think certain shit is, like I'm off. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know why I'm picturing New Orleans like obviously in the south but more towards the east coast, but then I'm remembering once I drove from Florida to Texas and I actually remember going through I want to say Alabama, I want to say Mississippi, and I know we didn't go through New Orleans but we went right by New Orleans like on the highway that we were on. I remember going over this bridge and to the right, you could see like the city of New Orleans. And if I'm oh Lonnie's back, and if I'm not mistaken, I feel like it looking like just Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, all that shit was straight up like nothing but swamp when you were driving through. But I want to say when I was on the highway looking and I could see New Orleans like off to the right, it looked like. Am I right, bro, or is this how New Orleans would look to like an outsider, bro, like someone who's not familiar with it? I felt like it almost reminded me of like Las Vegas. Like if you're looking at Las Vegas from a
Yeah,
distance, right?
it's pretty flat over there too, huh?
You'll see. Well, what I mean, right, is like you'll see the strip, right? But then everything else just kind of blends out. Like you'll see desert in some neighborhoods and shit like that. Like I feel like when I see New Orleans, because bro, like I don't, could you hear me when you cut out? Could you hear everything I was saying or
I'm
no?
trying to change my. See, when I went to come in here, I was like, man, I don't want to take forever, so I was gonna change my picture. And so I
Yeah,
was like, I'll just wait till I get in there. So I thought I could do it while I was still talking. But as soon as I went to, like, I had to sign in, it kicked me out. So I'm just going to leave it for right now. But yeah, I could hear you talking about it when you
yeah.
drove.
Like how in a map, like when I think in my head of like a map, I don't know why. Like I think of New Orleans to be obviously in the South, but out by the East Coast. But then I was saying I remember when I drove from Florida to Texas, we went through Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, went by New Orleans. But yeah, bro, when I looked off at it, it was like, and bro, all those states that I just named, it was like nothing but fucking swamps driving through, especially on the highway. Like that's all you seen was swamp, swamp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's all it
But
looks
but
like
yeah,
I
when you,
ten, I
oh,
ten
go
from
ahead.
Florida all the way to Texas. It looks swampy,
It looks what?
swampy. Like, 'cause I done
Yeah.
drove from Florida to Texas already, all the way to Houston and all of that. Like from there to there, like the outside, like on the side of the I-10, all it is like swamp.
What how long did it take? Where what you went to Texas?
Yeah, my mom stays in Houston.
Oh, that's right. We talked all about this. My bad, bro.
Now
You
you good?
also you, how long did that take you? We that's where we went too. Matter of fact. Hey Jay Millie, what's good, fam? The links in there if you want to tap in, bro.
Hell yeah,
Would
Jay.
you? We got crazy lost, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I've taken that trip a bunch of times since I was little. So like, I don't even really have to GPS it to get nowhere. Well, there no more. 'Cause my mom moved to Houston when I was 12. But
Oh,
shit crazy though. Like my sister and them, they done moved out. So like, it's back to just being me and my wife here at the house now.
man,
Yeah, I ain't
it
talked to you
feels good
back
or it
home.
feels empty.
Nah, it's good to be back to normal, man.
Yeah, I know when we be kicking it, bro. A lot of times you're kind of like similar to me, like where almost like the old man style of life, like not literally, but just like peace and quiet, no drama, no bullshit. You know what I mean? Have your routine.
Man, I don't need no bullshit.
Yeah, I can't, bro. I can't take it, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you live that kind of life where you've been through a fair amount of shit, man. I'm worn out with that bullshit, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yo, Jay Millie, though, that link's in there, bro. If you want to hit it, I'm curious. I want to know what I'm curious to know what you think about the Joe Rogan situation, Jay Millie. Um, me and hold on, my bad, y'all. I'm fixing my mic, headphones, and shit here. But I'm curious to know, like who was that you were just showing me, Lon, that was talking about that
Tom
put.
Segura. That was him, Tom Segura, and Dave Chappelle.
Did you see the? Oh, that was Chappelle.
Yeah, it was Chappelle. Joe Rogan and Chappelle are real tight.
Oh yeah, yeah, bro. No, I know that. I just in that picture I didn't peep that was bro. Chappelle looks so it fucked me up. Like you know how were you in my joint earlier where I was saying when I think of Joe Rogan, like now I think of Joe Rogan how he looks now, right? But it took me a minute to get used to that. I was used to Joe Rogan from news radio, from fucking Fear Factor when he had hair and shit. But
Yeah,
Chappelle is a different looking dude now. Remember, like Chappelle was always like a buck 10. Now Chappelle's like a fucking not. I don't want to say a bodybuilder, but like a at home bodybuilder. Like that motherfucker's jacked, bro.
I done seen Chappelle live. Chappelle was one of my favorites.
Oh, Chappelle's the truth, man. He really is. Yeah, them dudes. Remember, the Joe Rogan was all over the Chappelle show and a lot of those skits,
Yeah,
man. And the Tyrone Biggums joint. Remember that's what I was talking about earlier. Tyrone Biggums went on Fear Factor.
yeah. Well, his show, like I messed with his show, but like that wasn't like the favorite from Chappelle. That first one, not the first one, but like the biggest one that he did like in the beginning, that killing them softly was like my favorite growing up.
Oh, like a comedy special, you're
Yeah,
saying?
his actual like stand up comedy where he killing them softly. I used to watch that all the time.
What year you think that dropped?
That probably dropped. I can tell you because I remember around the time it dropped around the time when Denver was going undefeated with Elway.
Okay, so that's one of the Super Bowl years, right? Because didn't
Yeah,
Denver win two,
yeah,
right?
yeah. The year that they was pushing, but I mean they lost. But like I want to say the year he retired, so that was 2003.
No, no, no. I want to say, bro, that would be like. Wait, you're saying when Elway was still QB, right?
Yeah,
I would have thought that was like 95 to 98, somewhere around there. No,
nah,
bro. In '03, their quarterback was
maybe it was. I remember it was around that same time.
Oh, got MC in the chat. What's good, bro? Yo, got any crack, Tyrone? Jay Millie says, I don't really know exactly what happened outside of the N word being used. So, like, I don't know. All right, so this is what fucked me up with the whole Chappelle thing, right? Um, or not Chappelle, my bad, Joe Rogan, right? He like I had never heard the dude say the N word ever, but apparently, and because I don't know if you've seen his apology and all that, but apparently, and I know this to be true, because I went and actually watched the whole footage of some of those because they just took the clips of when he said it, and I think what he was saying in his apology was true, where he was saying because I went and watched one of the times where he said it, and he was talking about a joke, and he was saying, "Yo, do you remember when such and such? I forget what comedian it was." He said he would do the act a difference between a black dude in an N word, but instead of saying N word, he said the actual N word. But the comic he was referring to was a black guy, and like I was saying earlier, I don't think anyone should say the word. Period. It's a
Well,
vile word, but
he did that years ago, and I think when that cancel culture came around, he started watching his P's and Q's. But like he used to reference it. That's what he said. Like he wouldn't
yeah,
ask, but I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
stick your
That's what
lips.
I'm saying. I went and watched like because you know how he was saying that he was saying the only when I said it I was instead of saying the N word he was like I would say the word which is like I don't know why he would I don't know if he I don't know but I went and watched one of the actual clips where he said it and like I said he was having a conversation and I forget who he was talking about but he said that and I was like damn like why would he say it like that but I don't know it's all fucked up man but
But like, I ain't gonna say they gonna totally cancel him off of Spotify, but they gonna mess with him a little bit because like they can't say it ain't working because they said Spotify done took down 70 shows.
yeah that's what they were saying in my live earlier I had no clue.
So 70 shows being taken down, something's getting messed with.
So Brenneman was saying though in the chat earlier, Brenneman was saying that he believes there's some kind of play going on with stock in Spotify or something like that, where someone's trying to make a play, and that's where this came from. That's his
I mean,
theory.
I can see that, but like
You
Rogan,
think so? What'd you say?
oh, I agree, J Mill.
Oh, what Jay Millie say? People are they just deleted 100 shows. God MC says, and then Jay Millie says people are so comfortable using it now. Yo, you can still hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
That they'll say it thinking they're not saying it anything wrong, but that word shouldn't be used in any context. Just say the N word. Yeah, yeah, no, I agree, Jay Millie, and that's what I'm saying here is like I'm not sticking up for Joe Rogan at all by any means. He
Man, he
shouldn't
don't need us
not
for
have
Joe
said
Rogan.
it. But what I was saying is like I think what he was saying was like I think he was being honest in what he was saying, but it's still like why would you say the word? Do you know what I'm saying?
Because I think when back when he said like let's say when he actually referenced it like he did, that was before like real cancel culture became a thing. Like I don't think he was even worried about the repercussions. But like let's be real, he already got paid, so like no matter what, he could sit off and not do a show for the next 2 years and he's still set. Joe Rogan show could go away and he's still set.
Oh, bro, I'm sure he's financially set for life
That's
many
it.
times over.
Yeah.
But I, I was just shocked though when I seen this that I was like, how did I never how is this the first time this has ever been brought up? It was like shocking to me. I can't believe it's never been. Do you know what I mean? Like I can't believe this was the first we heard that he said that.
I think I remember a show a long time ago where he used it like as a reference, but like nobody said nothing about it.
Yeah. See, I just always remember all my life, man. Like as far back as I can remember, I remember always like just like that was fucked up. Like if I heard someone say it, I just always remember being like, "Oh shit!" And it was just really bad. You know what I mean? Gotta see what he say. Why do they care now? Now that cancel culture is pissed, this man calls out hypocrisy, especially when he goes after the crisis. If they are so mad, why didn't they do it when he said it 11 years ago? Jay Millie says, I was 5 years old the first time I got called the N word. So I take that seriously. Too much pain, too many lives lost over that word. Yeah, no, I agree, bro. I can just remember back like to being a kid and just always knowing that that was just a really, really foul word. You know what I mean? See, this is the thing. And when I say this, I'm not sticking up for anyone, but there's people out there whose families said that shit and taught them to say that shit. I'm not saying I don't know what Joe Rogan's upbringing was like, and those people, I'm not saying it's okay for them to grow up and be like that, but like they gotta learn in life that that ain't right. You know what I mean? But there's people that teach their kids fucked up shit like that, man.
See, I remember
Racist ass
I was
people.
young, like I was young, and it's kind of like my uncle, but like it was like he lived in the middle of the hood, and like the kids would be running around saying it, and then like I'm not even saying like white kids, I'm talking about like actual like kids of color or whatever, and as I'm gonna say it, and they would get mad at him for him trying to teach them not to say it.
Wait, say that again.
I said they would get mad at him, like all the kids in the neighborhood, for him trying to talk to them about not saying it.
You're saying it was black kids saying it?
And he would try to talk to him about not saying it, because I mean, in the end, you know what it all stood for in the back in the day. Like, they didn't
Yeah.
want to say it. I mean, it's their
Yo,
right if they want to say it, but
you know what me messed me up, bro? When I've seen people who weren't white but weren't black, but were saying it to be offensive in a racist way. That fucked me up when I've seen Latino people say
like,
it
I
in
don't
a
get how they get the pass too. Like even look at 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine said it.
no, bro. I'm saying not with the A, like saying it
That's
in a
that's
racist way.
yeah, that's definitely bad.
I know, but I'm saying I've seen like
I think I lost you.
it really is. It really is. Damn, man, I'm taking a
Yeah,
little walk.
but like I see it how he sees it. Like they had a lot of people like that lost their lives over that. So like I get it.
Yeah, no, it's nothing like Jay Millie said, nothing but pain. I'm not saying I know that pain. I'm just saying, but it's just
Like I
nothing
ain't gonna
but
lie.
bad shit, bro.
That movie was tough to watch when Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah, man.
yeah, that was even tough to watch.
Django,
Yeah, that's what it was. Django. Wait,
bro. Well, it was so wild because earlier when I was doing the live, someone brought up Tarantino, and then it's so crazy because like I believe yeah, that's a Tarantino film. Damn, bro, I'm walking to get a couple brews, and I just threw a hoodie on, and I need a jacket too. It's too late to turn back now.
yeah, it's pretty
But
cool. Man.
Yeah, facts, bro. But so it's like just wow, right? Because Tarantino's movies always had it, right? Like Pulp Fiction, I love that movie, but like that part's always like uncomfortable as hell. Like what the hell? You know what I mean? Like it's just so odd. Like it's just thrown in the movie. It's just a bizarre part. And then I feel like didn't Jackie Brown have something like that too? I can't remember, but I just remember it being in a couple Tarantino films, and then he makes Django, where it literally is like the most times ever said in a film, or like it was just odd. And then yeah, and then to see Leonardo DiCaprio play, I mean, obviously he's an actor, he's playing a part or whatever, but it's still like, what the fuck? I don't
Yeah,
know, man.
I know he's playing a part, but like just like just like I wouldn't want to play a part of a gay man, and like Heath Ledger did with Brokeback Mountain, I wouldn't want to play that part neither.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. You hit the nail on the head. Oh, you want to know some shit too? Peep this. Have you ever seen the movie Sleepers? You
I've
ever seen
heard of
that?
it, I don't remember. Like I don't think I watched it.
Skimpy Tone, what's good, my G? Yeah, shout out everyone in here. The link's there as well, guys. If anyone wants to hit the link, tap into the convo, shoot the shit or whatever, you can. Once again, you know, over here, you ain't got to be on cam. It is what it is. But, all right, so Sleepers, excellent movie, right? I read it. I remember it's a bugged out movie, right? Because it's about this kid. They live in Hell's Kitchen in
Yeah,
New
that's the
York,
one where you push the thing down the
the
stairs.
hot dog cart.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, so that you know what's bugged out about that movie is the author of the original book is a character in the book. So it's like, and he presents it almost as a true story, and it makes you wonder, like, yo, did they really? Is all this shit really real? Like, did his man's like did they get revenge and all that? But anyways, bro, this is what I was gonna say. How you were saying characters playing parts. So Kevin Bacon, right? Great actor, a lot of great films. Matter of fact, one of my favorite shows on TV now. I can't wait for season 3 to drop. Oh, Kids, good movie. Yeah, yeah, Kids with who's in that? Casper, and Telly. The one dude offed himself right after he was in the sequel to Friday. But damn, why didn't I get the jacket? Like it's crisp. It's not just cold. It's got that winter smell in the air, man.
Man,
But
you got that.
bro, I've been out of Buffalo for
You get soft in your old age.
well, shit. I think about that every day, man. Could I? How would I feel in Buffalo now? Because I've been gone for over 5 years, but I've been gone 10. But I always think, man, how would I feel in a Buffalo winter now? Would I? Plus, I got the autoimmune sickness.
Yeah, I
My
know.
circulation ain't the greatest. I'd be like, man, could I handle it now? But anyways, bro, right? One of my favorite movies or shows on TV right now is City on a Hill. Kevin Bacon's in it. Fire movie, bro, or show. It's about Boston. It's a crime drama. But anyways, in Boston. But anyways, my point is, for the longest time after I seen Sleepers, I looked at Kevin Bacon all funny, like, cause he's a weirdo in that movie. Remember, they get abused in the detention center by the
See,
guards, and he's one of them.
that's the bad part. Is like if somebody plays that part right, like that part can grow on them for the rest of their life. Like you actually look at them people like that's real.
Yep, got him. He's got it right here. Sleepers, the kids' prison. Yeah. So, bro, for the longest time when I seen Kevin Bacon, that like resonated in my mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? I spent some time in detention centers, and a lot of bad shit really does happen. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Lot of weirdos want to work at those places. And bro, and aside from just wicked ish too, like there's just a lot of weird motherfuckers that work there. Period. That like give kids contraband and just all kinds of bullshit goes down in there. Are in on the violence. It's wild, man. But yeah, that's I was saying that, pertaining to what you were saying, how like, what I'm saying, Leonardo DiCaprio playing that part in Django, like, what I'm saying? Like I would never want to, even though it's a role, what I'm saying, it's not real, but I wouldn't. Oh man, I was gonna do a video about that actually too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to do that video. Hit me with a DM to remind me of this conversation, if you would. Like when you send me, how you be sending me shit for
Yeah, I
like
got you.
news. Um, there's a video I want to make. I was thinking of making a series of video because like I gotta spice it up and get some new content up on the channel and shit. You know what I'm saying? But about like someone who played like originally. I think I talked about this before. How like Marlo on The Wire, the dude that played Marlo, went on to play. He's a cop on Bosch, and then I was saying, and then Tommy from Power, right? Who is like in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Pumping work and all that. Um, matter of fact, he says the N word with the A on Power, which was wild. I'm surprised 50 Cent had that part in there. But anyways, on this other show on HBO, True Detective, he's a racist ass biker with a beard saying the N word. And it's like, damn, like I wanted to do a series like that, showing people from like one movie or one show to another, like how the characters be so like opposite ends of the spectrum and totally different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, freezing cold in Buffalo. Facts. Well, let me get in here and get some brews.
Well, that's
Oh
like
shit.
your boy from remember the Titans? He went
Remember
on to
what you got?
play. He went on to play in Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, you're talking about Opie, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that. Yeah, it's funny seeing him back on that show.
Strong Side.
Yeah,
I love that movie, man.
no problem, man. Yeah, that's a good movie, man. True
I
story, isn't
love,
it? A true story.
yeah, I love how they came together. That's what I love. I don't love the
Yeah.
beginning with all the tension and everything. Shit,
Well,
my
bro,
best
that's
friend been told me all my life. Like,
that's
right,
what they always say.
huh?
That's what they always say is, oh, am I breaking up, kind of?
Are you good?
Okay, yeah, no, like sports, music, and different things like that are always supposed to transcend bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like bring people together.
Yeah, like how it is. Like that's why like whenever like I talk to my nephews and shit, like I make sure they know right from wrong. Like 'cause some of that shit that's just taught. Like racing is fucking taught.
Yeah, yeah, facts. That's what I was saying. Like a lot of cats grow up like that, being taught that. Some
Yeah,
old
fact.
foul ish like that. Ugh. Oh shit, what did I do? I'm at the beer cooler, accidentally pushing buttons on here. Hold up, I
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
cash
just gonna be in the house too. I'm gonna let me drink one too. They probably got one in here. I'm sure my brother-in-law left a beer.
out. Damn, the beers here are always so cold. Like they hurt your hand to
It's
carry.
cold
That's
outside. It better be cold.
nah, but they got like the extra good coolers. So like when you grab the beer, walking up to the counter, your hand hurts.
But I got one of them coolers in my house. It's a Rockstar cooler. Like they got at the like at the grocery store. That thing keeps everything so cold. The beer be so cold and shit. It like plugs into the wall like a refrigerator.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking. Yeah. Oh yeah, Skippy Tone here had a good one. Yo, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I got a beer in
Okay.
this bowl.
Yeah, Skippy Tone said Michael K. Williams going from playing Omar to all those different roles. Yeah, that's a real good example. You ever seen Happen Leonard?
I told you he had a beer in here. He got two Bud Lights in here. I'm gonna drink one of this.
Yo, Sensei said coffee, stay drinking beer. Yo, we call it Jay Brewski. Damn, my device dying. It should make it to walk home though. Oh no. Okay,
Yeah,
damn, I thought I accidentally grabbed the wrong card for a second.
yo shit.
Were you lucky? Any beers in there?
Yeah, I said they got two of them in there. They probably got more
How
than
you doing,
first.
man? You seen the you see the thing at the Pro Bowl today with or well not the Pro Bowl, they had like the skills competition. Stefon Diggs from the Bills, he did this like catch where he like jumped off a thing, caught it, and went through the table. It's pretty
Man,
dope. Yeah,
you dig
pretty
ain't
cool.
you know he ain't the best wide receiver, boy.
Who? With Diggs? Yeah, he is.
You talking shit while you fucking paying attention to other shit.
Who's your best receiver now? I forget.
Michael Thomas, but he ain't played this year.
All right, have a good one, bro. You might see me back tonight. I don't know. All right, man. Take care. Yeah, that's bro at the store there. Tupac in what do you say? A guy Michael, his first role. Yo, so listen. This is something I want to ask y'all, right? This is like might sound wild. Like it's not meant in any way to be in poor taste or anything like that. But it's just like someone was saying this to me recently, like talking about oh what you got a Labatt? Or no, you guys don't even have Labatt down there, do you? Oh, it's a Bud Light. You guys don't have who in here knows about Labatt? Do any of you guys have Labatt in your area? Or Skippy Tone might have Labatt in Illinois, right? Lonnie got the Bud Light. I got the Miller High Life again, y'all. But listen,
Hey, you know it stay close.
oh, you got that strap. Yo, remember that? Stay strap. I think that was Jeezy, right?
But
You
like
remember that
one,
one? Where like to the T.I.A. ASAP beat, he had that one where it's like instead of ASAP, his is like stay strapped. But no, so people, this ain't meant to be disrespectful or in poor taste or anything to Michael K. Williams. R.I.P. to the man, but it just popped in my head, right? Someone recently was telling me, yo, Coffee, Michael K. Williams was an openly gay man. And I was like, was he? I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because um, I remember 50 Cent, like, was roasting him a few years back because, obviously in The Wire, he played Omar, who was gay. In Happen Leonard, he was gay. I don't know if you guys seen that movie Triple Nine or yeah, Triple Nine with where they got to kill the cop or whatever. He was gay or he was gay in that or like a girl in that. Uh,
why
you
you
might
laugh at Puerto Rican ass?
well, nah, cause I'm one of those cats where people always are like, yo, are you white, bro? When people know me too, they can never just quite, you know what I'm saying? Like they're never.
So I definitely know what you look like, so I know I see it.
Yeah, I mean, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I got Latin blood, but um, oh, but yeah, so he was gay in like all those roles, right? And they were like, yeah, bro, why do you think he was comfortable taking all those characters? Which I mean, obviously, we know a straight person can play a gay person. I mean, it's possible, I believe, but they were like, nah, you didn't know that? Like he was openly gay, and I was like, I don't
I
know. I
hate,
mean,
I
it don't
hate
matter.
the people that sold them the shit with like murder and shit. I hate that shit.
Say that again, bro.
I hate that they went that far as they charge the people who sold them the shit for murder.
Um, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. He was Skippy Tone too. He started out his career as like a Madonna dancer. I think yo, he was a background dancer in a few Madonna videos, and I think he was in. Do you remember that one Madonna video where it was in like black and white, and they were wearing like leather? I forget what it was called. It was like it was kind of uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like some freaky
And I
shit
get
going
they
on.
sold them some shit that they killed that killed them. I do get that part about it, but like they didn't make him take it. And then if you know and you ever been in the street, people like that that's on that type of shit, they look for the strong shit. So they sit there looking for the shit that killed the other guy because they think they're stronger. So it's like You out there looking for the shit. You doing it to yourself. When you die, I mean, I can see them catching something, but a murder charge, I always thought it was like drastic. Like,
But this
and
is but this is the thing, bro. In their investigation, right? They got surveillance or audio of them saying, like, they hear them talking and saying, "Yo, Michael K, like, yo, Omar died off our pack." You know what I'm saying? Damn, there's too much like Fenty Wap up in this, and then they kept pumping it to other people.
yeah, but
But
I'm
I
telling
mean,
you, people look for that stronger shit. They will go
oh,
to the
I
person.
know, bro, I know. I had a homie that used to hustle, and he used to tell me that he had people that would come around like, "Yo, I don't want it if it ain't that."
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. And then whenever them people die, their family want to go after the people that sold it to them. Like, I lost my best damn friend. My father was my best damn friend. He died of fentanyl OD, and I ain't once try to go after anybody that gave it to him because I knew what he was looking for.
Bro, they damn, my shit sound damn. I hope the fucking battery don't die. I'm basically at the crib right now. But bro, it's like what's his name? Uh, who was I just going to mention? Oh, dude was telling me the same thing too. That there would be people that would be dying, like they were about to flatline off that, and they would hit them with the Narcan
And they be
and
pissed
wake up and be like, "You motherfucker, you killed my high," like tripping, and go right back out and get high.
I flipped my father-in-law over. I wasn't sure if he was dead or not. I swear to God, when I hit him with the Narcan, I looked at my mother-in-law and said, "Look, if I hit him with this and he comes back, get the fuck out the way." Because I knew what it was.
Yeah, they're instantly sick, right?
Yeah, I mean, they instantly, yeah, you instantly take everything from them and it takes everything out of their system, so they instantly dope sick. So they
Yeah,
instantly,
and it's got like adrenaline in it too. I think some of
that's
them
why,
have like a
that's why ambulances strap them down before they hit them with it.
yeah, because they're super agitated and mad, bro.
Yeah.
They want to cut you. They're like, "Yo, you're coming off something. You just killed my high."
Yeah, and I
Okay.
realized it saved their life, but like, I'm telling you, before I went to hit my father-in-law with it, I told my mother-in-law, hey, if he wakes up when I do this shit, get the fuck out the way.
What happened?
He was too far gone.
I thought you were saying another time that you used it and he was
Nah,
okay.
whenever I got there, he was laid out on the kitchen floor. So like, I mean, when I flipped him over, he still had like it was like in between his neck and his chest, he still had heat. So I thought he might have still been alive, but it actually found out later on he was already starting to set in real rigor mortis and everything.
Damn, bro.
But when I flipped him over, I thought he was still like I thought he had just went out. So I hit him with the I grabbed the Narcan and that's what I told her. I said, hey, if I hit him with this and he come back to life, like get the fuck out the way.
Man, that's
He
crazy, man.
he wasn't no small dude. He was big. So like he grab a hold of somebody, it was gonna be some issue.
What did Skippy Tone said? Was he? I knew he was a dancer in NYC. I like a hip hop dancer, not Chippendale. I believe 50 just roasted him for being gay in his roles. Michael defended Jimmy Henchman and Haitian Jack, who had a lot to do with 50 and Pac shooting, so 50 never let him live it down. He was a celebrity. Of course, them dudes got popped off, and yup, they were on audio.
But see why?
So that
Like
was crazy, bro. That's what I was saying in my video. That was like an episode of The Wire.
they already had him tapped in. They already was on his ass about something.
Who?
The
The police?
audio, like yeah, the phones had already been tapped.
Yeah, no, but bro, a lot of those investigations go for a long ass time, bro. You know what's crazy too? That was not a Fed case originally. Like New York police were investigating that, but the feds just swooped in and picked it up now. Oh, did we lose Lonnie? Yo, can y'all still hear me?
You hear me?
Guys, someone comment and let me know if you can hear me still. Hold
Can you
up.
hear me? I hear you.
Testing.
I still hear you. Can you hear me?
I've lost a lot of friends growing up. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. Hold up, hold up.
Yeah, I can hear you. So everybody's saying it's good.
Y'all good on
Yep,
audio. Is Lonnie still talking? I can't hear Lonnie for some reason though.
I can hear you. I'm about to dip out and come back then.
Damn, Lonnie's. Hold on. Maybe my headphones went bad. Hold on. Maybe I gotta go out and come back in. Hold on, y'all. Let me try that. Hang tight for one moment, guys. Yo, say something, Lottie.
I can hear you. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
now I can hear you. Yeah, my shit glitched out. I had to go out and come back in.
Like,
Same with Magma. Yeah, bro. So that was the fat. So that was just a state case. The NYPD was the one that had all that. That was like a task force doing that. But now the Fed swooped in and picked it up. You know what I'm saying?
man, I still remember whenever they found my foot. Well, whenever like before I was found like that, man, them fucking detectives came in there, and once they found out, like they found it in his pocket, they still had to question her. I was like, I don't know nothing. Like, you ain't got nothing here.
What they were trying to, they were like on you, like
Yeah, they're trying to find out if anybody knew anything. Once they found the fatty in his pocket, it was. You ain't seen nobody come over here. You don't know nobody that came over here. You don't know nobody he dealt with. He don't deal with nobody.
that's what's crazy to me. I still, I say it in every video, whatever this shit gets brought up, but I just don't understand that part of the game. Like I know you were, and I was sharing with you like a dude that I knew that was like active in the streets and hustled and said people there was people that would like search that shit out, which is crazy because you're playing with death. But I just don't get that part of the game where that came to the table now, where it's like wiping everyone out. It's not for what I'm saying. A business, it's all about repeat customers. It's like I just
Well,
don't get it.
the problem with fentanyl is it's so strong and it got such a short half life that what happens is they search out the hardest shit because they want to actually like have the longest time between being sick. Because like they gotta do that shit multiple times a day once they hook. That shit's got like a shorter high than like heroin did and shit.
That's just like that. Did you ever hear about that crocodile shit that was over in like Russia?
That's in Russia, yeah.
That was the same way. That shit that was like eating people's fucking skin. It was like would
Yeah,
get the
'cause
people really high, but the high wears off quick.
yeah, so like that's why they go hunting for the strongest shit. Because even though they almost kills them, like at that point you gotta get some fucking help.
Damn, God MC said one of his friends died twice in a day. I always tell people totally different thing, but I knew a dude that got two DWIs in one day, one in a car and one on a boat. I swear to you, bro.
I lost so many people to that opioid fucking like epidemic. Like it's hard for me to even remember everybody's names. Like I lost a bunch of people through that shit.
See, I remember it vividly, man. Like I tell everyone, like how people will talk about that cycle. I remember it vividly, bro. I want to say so, like early, like all right, 2002, 2003. I had an older homie that I actually used to stay with when I was younger. I'm talking about when I was like 15, 16 or whatever. He used to hustle, like sell work, like hard, you know what I mean? And he had licks that would back then were trading him pills like we call them drugs, like hydrocodones, Percocet, shit like that. But for some hard, you know what I'm saying? But back then it was like at that time, 02, 03, people weren't like there like of course there were people who knew you could get high on them and wanted them, but like a lot of people really didn't know much about them. And then I want to say around 07, 08, 09, it was like everyone was on them things. And then 2010, 11. Then there was the fucking oxys were all around and people were on those. Then they had where people they you couldn't get high on them no more the way or whatever. They put like a buffer in them.
Well, they put that shit in them the way whenever they go to fucking like to like
Yeah, they
water on
gel them.
that, they'll gel the fuck up. So like they had ways to like they would, but like that shit
Yeah,
went
dude,
left.
I seen a dude use a drill on one time. He was like he had this. I swear to you, I forget what it was called, bro. It was like a certain thing you put on a drill that if you hit it right, it would still break. I'm like, that shit's crazy, bro. But then those other pills came around, Opanas, which were even stronger. But
Yeah, I know
then,
somebody died off of them too.
yeah, oh yeah, bro, people were dying off those. But then around, I want to say 12, 13, somewhere right around then, in the area I lived in, a lot of those doctors that were writing off those scripts all got knocked. There was one main one that was doing it for years. He got knocked. But then, like shortly after that, there were some other ones that popped up. They all got knocked real quick, and the next thing you know, it was just there was H everywhere, and all the people that were on that went to that. And then a few years after that, then the Fenty Wap came around. It's been like a
Well,
weird cycle.
the Roxy's fucking turned everybody up, and then when they got so fucking expensive, then they went to the eight.
Yeah, because like they couldn't get out of bed. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And like not just people in the streets and shit, like people like good ass job, like people from all walks of life. You know what I'm saying? They
hell
wake
yeah,
up one day sick as hell, can't function.
yeah, that shit ain't no fucking joke. Like I know somebody that his mama didn't even give him a funeral because he fucking or he died from fucking methadone and fucking Xanax mixing it.
She didn't give him a funeral.
She refused to because when he was going through it, she was like, "You died from that shit. I ain't giving you a funeral." His ass wound up dying, and it was like it was a Spanish guy, and his mom stuck to that shit.
That's wild, B. That's wild, man. Yeah, but that shit is just, and then now this shit's everywhere, and it's like, I don't know, it's just crazy to me, man. And I think I was talking about this in a video the other day too. Like, Fenty's been around forever. Like, I'm sure, like them time release patches, and people used to chew on them and shit like that, or like cook the shit out of them. Because they were designed for someone with like chronic pain to wear, and it would last like 3 days. They were
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But this shit isn't the same. This is like some knockoff made in a lab.
not even
I
a
mean,
lab. They make that shit out in the desert in like a freaking bowling pot, like a pot we ball crawfish in.
that's crazy, bro.
The chemicals come from China, but like they got videos of that shit. But like that's the difference. Is like when you mixing that shit up in like a pot. Like how the fuck do you really tell how much you fucking putting in that shit? And if you putting too much, you can make a batch that could kill millions, like boo-hoo people, because that shit's so fucking strong. But then that's what they saying. It's like that shit's so strong that a kilo of that shit, they can put that shit in a backpack and take it across the goddamn desert. And it's hard for the border patrol to catch like a kilo, and that shit's enough to flood a whole town.
That's crazy, bro. I wish that shit would just vanish, man.
The only way it's gonna vanish is if people stop doing it. Cause like Chopper and them said, like you want us to quit making it, tell your people to quit buying it.
But it just blows my mind though that the people really producing it, like over time, won't like logically thinking about it, right? Like doing the math with the numbers. Over time, wouldn't like from so many people dying, the amount of users diminish where it wouldn't like be worth them to do it anymore? Because they only are caring about money. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? You would think that's how it would go.
The problem is just like anything else, they'll drop it back down, and next thing you know, motherfuckers will start fucking with the heroin again, and then slowly grade up. The problem is that man, heroin been around for fucking decades and
Right.
centuries probably. Like
But that's what I'm saying. This shit ain't really H at the end of the day. It's poison. I
no, it's
mean,
not. But a lot of people, like in the beginning, a lot of people thought they was getting H and they was getting
right,
fucking fetish.
right.
So they get hooked on the fentanyl, and then the H won't do them nothing.
But bro, I'm hearing some of this shit is like not just H with some of that in it. Like it's straight up just that shit. Ain't that like is that your understanding too? That like some of this shit in the street is just flat out like this lab made shit. It's not even H at all anymore, right?
Yeah, well, they
Ain't that
did like yeah, they did the study on that. This is like 90 some % of it is now. There's no H in it. It's all filler
yeah,
because it's
that's
cheaper for
crazy,
them to
man.
produce. It's cheaper for them to produce the fentanyl than it is for them to
Oh
produce the
yeah,
heroin.
yo, I heard it's like nothing. I heard it's so cheap, it's like nothing. Like for them to make what got him. He said I used to pop a Xan, Oxy, etc. Um, here or there occasionally to relax slash sleep. I told my dealer after Lil Pete Mac Miller, hey, I'm out. I'm not getting late. Yeah, that's the wild side of things too, is that those pills that are like where people like I've seen a thing once again, shout out Doc Hicks TV. I'm always mentioning them when I'm talking about certain things. He did a video about these cats that got bagged up by the feds. I think they were like triplets, right? And what they would do is like say they would get like I don't know, like I'm just throwing a number out there, like 40 Xanaxes, right? Crush all that down into, like a big thing with powder, put a bunch of put the fen in there, mix all that up, then put a bunch of other filler, and then have a process where they would press it back into way more pills. And they were you know what I'm saying? So then you got the pills game is fucked up too, where people are dying off that shit. Like
But as
it's
soon as
just
they
crazy.
started getting their hands on pill press and shit, it was over.
Say that again, bro.
As soon as people was able to get their hands on pill press, it was over. They was pressing their own shit. I mean, they've been doing that shit since the X days, pressing their own pills up.
It's crazy. Yeah, God MC says drugs and streets are ruined nowadays. Our generation lost the fun. 80. Yeah, I say that all the time whenever this shit gets brought up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, like, no one should do drugs. It's not no, you know what I mean? Like, but like back in the day, there was like, naturally throughout life, people are gonna experiment and do shit. And you know what I'm saying? Like there was where if people tried something and they were tried to be safe about the way they do it, they might live to tell another day and be like, oh, that was a wild experience or something. Once again, I'm not saying anyone should do it, but that's just kind of the way life works or whatever. But now it's like someone could just try something and just boom, you're dead.
Well,
Oh,
that's why
Sensei says,
places where they legalized everything and you could buy whatever you want. At least you know what the fuck you're getting. You
yeah,
go
I
in a
don't know. Maybe that's the end game. Maybe that's the end game where we're gonna see like what's that one city where they're saying like everything's fucking legal?
I think it's in Seattle.
Yeah, well, is that going to be the end game where there's going to be cities that are like that, and then anyone who don't want to die and wants to get high is going to migrate to those places or something? Like, I wonder if that's the.
Like, say if they sold everything like whatever the hell you needed or whatever the fuck you wanted. I mean, as long as they had like the other shit too, like the shit that gets you off the shit. Like if they was able to get their hands on that, like that's the whole shit. It's like you gotta have like if a person knows what the fuck they taking and they take it and they die, I think that's kind of on them. Like Omar's asking me why fucking if he knew he was taking fentanyl and he died, I don't think them people should do like life sentences over that shit. I get what they was doing, but like he knew what he was doing too.
Well, I mean, I feel like I don't know. I'm hearing they're coming. I don't know the different criminal statutes and whatever, but I feel like what I'm hearing is they're basically trying to come with something more or less that anyone knocked with that shit. Period, where it's like they're not using it, they're slanging it, is gonna get hit with crazy time. Period. With the yo, and there's another one too, bro. You heard of the other shit called Carafat?
Yeah,
Like where it's even
Carfentanil, that's even stronger. That was in my pulmonary system too.
yeah, they said that shit could put they used it to put elephants for surgery or some shit.
Yeah, that shit's serious.
That's crazy, bro. What it got MC got MC said. What do you say? I used to do so many fun drugs, go to raves, parties, concerts, Grateful Dead shows, colleges. Now I just focus on myself. I even quit weed, kick and and drink back occasionally. Yeah, it's wild times, man. Wild fucking time. But bro, what blew my mind about that though was like they're saying, I don't know, for one, just um the fact that Omar was fucking with that shit, Michael K. Williams was doing that was kind of crazy to me. But then, like, if you look into it, like, or like you know what I'm saying, reportedly, maybe I guess they're going based on what he said or someone that was close to him was saying he got into getting high when he was filming the wire. That's what I'm saying. That's what's crazy about the whole shit, the way it played
Yeah,
out. Like,
when he was trying like the when he was trying like the fucking the drink on that show Black Market and shit.
yeah,
Like
yeah, they season two's out right now. But go,
yeah,
my bad, my headphone fell out. Say what you were saying again.
yeah, I fucked with that Black Market show.
Yeah, season two is out right now. He was making it before he died, and Rosie Perez and a couple other people that fuck with him helped finish it. But what were you saying? He was trying what?
Oh, that's when they was doing the lean.
He did it on the show.
If I remember right, he did. He tried a little bit.
Shit, he probably did if he was fucking with the opiates and whatnot. But that's just wild, bro. Like I mean, we know actors and people get high, like you know what I'm saying. But it was just kind of crazy to me to hear that, like that was when he got into getting high at that stage in his life when he was on the wire,
I
like when he
mean,
was.
nobody knows the truth. It could have been before that. Like that might be what they're saying, but like nobody knows the first time somebody tried some shit like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're probably going based on some shit like someone that is close to him said or something. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. But like that's why I'm telling you, I would try. I would try some DMT tomorrow. So I mean, I get it.
Oh fuck that, man. Yo, who was it? Was it God MC? Someone was talking about all these trips they had, and I was like, man, I want to hear someone.
That was
Someone's got
KCB,
to.
huh?
What'd you say, bro?
Wasn't that KCB that was talking about that?
Yeah, that's right. That's Casey. Didn't? Oh, you said you fuck with mushrooms though, didn't you?
Yeah, but I ain't never found no DMT around here, but I would do that shit. Like
Yep.
if you really go see some little like fucking people and see a whole nother dimension, I'm down for a minute. People like gotta
I,
see that DMT is amazing. I would do it, I swear.
man,
Especially if
that
I
shit
ain't got no kids
scares
at my
me.
house. Oh, I would down. And then I get on here and talk to y'all about it.
Yo, there's channels where all about that shit. I guess someone was telling me.
See, now I ain't got no
Yo,
kids
speaking of
around.
Rogan, Rogan loved talking about that shit, bro.
Well, that's the reason why he was doing what he was doing. Dropping the N word that DMT did it to
Oh, God MC says DMT is amazing. Man,
him.
one of these days, man, if you're ever comfortable getting on and kicking it, bro, I'm interested to hear about that shit a little bit, man. Like seen Heaven, Hell, Matrix, etc. My friend is a genius chemist, cooked it himself. See, I don't know, man. Like it's kind of a dark place to go, but like when people say like I'm a firm believer, like I believe in spirituality, like I believe that this is just not it one way or another. Like I just don't believe that you just die and that's it. But based on some of this shit, like you know how science disputes that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And like the whole DMT thing, like the fact that your body produces it, like a lot of people are like, oh, that's what people like when they're dying, they're experiencing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like their brain giving off. Like
Yeah, like
for people who almost died and seen some crazy shit, and then they're like, oh, you know what I mean? Like people that are like heavy on science will say, oh, that was just this or this chemical reaction.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know if when people go to dying, if they really see something or if they just think they seen something. I don't know. I mean, it could be all in your damn brain.
God MC says it felt like a portal to the next dimension. Yo, someone that I heard talking about it, I forget who it was, right? They were talking about a lot of like really wild, intense experiences that they had, right? But then they were also talking about like an experience that you can have that bad where like they were describing it as like blasting off in a spaceship that goes out of the
Is
atmosphere.
that
But
me,
they
you,
were
and Jumbo talking about that?
it
And
might have been. It might have been, bro. I think it was because I think I was kind of bringing up the same thing I was bringing up now, where someone was saying that like you can get caught like where you don't the rocket ship don't fully take off and you like end up in a nothingness or something and time's all fucked up like because I guess when people do that shit it's only like 20 minutes but it could
not
feel like
long.
days. What'd you
That's why
say?
my dad popped back after 20. No, after, yeah, after like 23 years, he was on a DMT trip. What's good, Swanson? Nice to see you around.
Hey, the Hobie Swaza, good to hear from you, bro. How you doing, man? How's everything with you? Like, that's the bro, man. I'm still waiting for some news. Yo, I was actually thinking about you today, bro. I was watching a YouTube video with someone of who was it? They were watching iDubbbz. Um, speaking of people who freaking say the N word, I never understood. Like that dude says it like nothing. Like and someone I know that's like a real big fan of him, and I'm like, damn, yo, like I like the dude shit, but why does he say that? And they're like, oh, he's trying to be ironic and say that like no one should say anything. I'm like, I don't know. He should be saying that shit. But he did this he had this guy on or he was like interviewing someone or I can't remember exactly what it was, but basically there was a guy on the video that like did a lot of skits. And then when I was like, man, that reminds me of Swanson. Working a lot. That's dope, bro. That's dope, man. No, I'm glad to hear from you, man. Yo, if you want the link's in the chat, or if you just came to kick it, that's cool as well, bro.
You
I'm
show
gonna
up
repost
on that
it.
link, I need you in that Batman mask.
What'd you say, fam?
If he shows up on a link, I need him in the Batman mask. I need Batman.
Yo, are those all still up on your channel, Swanson? All those classic Wicked Mouse Sneak jump offs? Um, when you die, you release DMT naturally. Maybe you don't die, you trip forever. Damn. Kind of like when you see the light at the end of the tunnel. 15 minutes felt like 1,000 years. The guy you're talking is Sam Hyde. Yeah, God MC, correct. That's exact.
I'm on my drill shit, on that Chicago shit.
Just kicking it bad, man. I feel you, bro. Okay, yeah, the videos are still up. Dope, bro. Yeah, Swanson,
Bruh,
yo, he was on fire with those videos at that time.
so Pete this shit, like, we went and we was messing with my father-in-law shed, the one that I was talking about earlier where we found them. So, like, my mother-in-law hands me these shoes. Like, they look like dress shoes or whatever. I didn't even look at them until tonight. I looked at them tonight, and I pulled them up. They some, like, they crocodile, like, it's from the crocodile tail. Like, the shoes are made from the crocodile tail. They fucking
Yeah,
shoes,
yeah.
$775.
Yeah, that's like some pimps. Them like pimp shoes, bro.
I wouldn't even wear them motherfuckers.
Oh, Sensei Minor Mouse channel is over with. He only gets like a few. Yo, people used to always get mad at me when I was making them mouse theme videos and Milk was on his ass and everyone was. And I would say that people would always trip because that happened to him quite a few times where he would get down to like 1,000 views a video. Sometimes I seen a point in time where for like weeks he was getting like 300 views. You know what I mean? But then he might get back up a little bit some more. But then people always are like, "Yo, his subs are still going up," which is weird. His subs have always kind of still went up, even when his channel was like getting nothing. It was weird.
I think every time though, put some rat poison out for them.
My daughter has two rats. One got out and is keeping me up, scurrying around. Little fucker tried to bite me. Think he making mad noise.
Look, I went and got him. I'm about to show you these shoes. Motherfucker, crazy.
Yeah, yeah, facts. I'd like to see those. Them sound like the shoes Mr. White Folks was wearing in Pimps Up, Hose Down. You guys ever seen Mr. White Folks? You remember that? Pimps Up, Hose Down?
Look, they in
Oh,
like kind of crown roll bag.
damn.
A lot.
Yo, Crown Royal. Oh, yeah, them is some straight pimp shoes, bro. For real, bro. Mr. White Folks. Yo, did he dress kind of like a pimp, bro?
Nah, not really, but look, he ain't never wore these damn things.
Never worn them, huh? Oh, yeah, damn, they're like, damn. Yeah, them shits are fresh, bro.
Genuine crocodile.
Pimp hand, way strong. Yo, I seen an interview. Recently I was watching a bit of the Keefe D Vlad TV interview again, and he was pissed when he was talking about that show, that Unsolved show. He was like, he was like, bro, the way they had me on there, he was like, they had me dressing like a gangbanger with the flannel on and shit. He was like, I never dressed like that. He was like, I was getting crazy money. I was wearing suits and shit. Like
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna offer them back to my mother-in-law tomorrow. I'm gonna say you can find somebody to buy these motherfuckers.
yo, Sensei wants them, bro.
Them motherfuckers crazy. Like I seen that price on. I looked them up today. I seen that price. I said, man, I can't wear no $700 fucking shoes. Nah.
I'm trying to see which way I like the shit to look on here. I still gotta fuck with this StreamYard, man.
Yeah, I couldn't like I pulled them out like earlier today. I was like, like I looked it up on the internet and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, Swanson, would your dog kill the rat if it was able to get to it? Man, so let's see what else is going on. Flip them.
Nah, I couldn't do that. That's my father-in-law shit. Like, if I was gonna sell them, I'd let my mother-in-law sell them and get the money because she gave them to me.
Yeah, yeah, facts.
In fact, I don't
Well,
think she knew how much it was worth when she gave them to me. 'Cause she had so much shit. But like tomorrow, I'm gonna offer them to her. I'm gonna say, look, I can't wear no $700 shoes. Like, I'm telling you, I have a hard time paying like $100 for a pair of shoes. Well, I wear a $700 pair of shoes. Like, that's too much responsibility.
yeah, I wouldn't even want to wear them, bro. I get mad when I got a pair of like Air Force Ones or something that get fucked up at all. I get mad, you
Somebody
know.
step on them motherfuckers. I ain't trying to be like Boosie in the club fighting over somebody stepping on my shoes. Like, but you got $700 pair of shoes on. Like I said, it's too much responsibility.
Yo, God MC, that dude you were just talking about. Wait, where is it? Um, what's the guy's name? What did he say the guy's name? He wrote it on here. Uh, you said, remember, God MC, you said the guy you're talking about is such and such. What's the deal with that dude?
Who?
He, the guy, remember I was talking about the guy with the skits and shit, and then God MC, I can't find it in the chat. I was trying to find it. He said, the guy you're talking about is such and such. And I was like, um, I can't find it though. Hold on, let me see. iDubbbz girls on OnlyFans, super simp. Um, Flip on me said what else? Um, Damn, I can't find where God MC said it, but I was curious to know Sam Hyde. Yeah, what's the deal with that dude? They were saying something in the video about he donated to like some old white supremacy shit or something. Is that true? One of the rats figured out how to slip between the cage. It won't eat for a couple days so it can escape. The other rat is mean to it, and that's why it escapes. I even separated them. Damn, you gotta keep them separated.
Yeah, like I ain't no shoe guy, but like I gotta tell you that I ain't never paid no crazy amount for no shoes in my life. But like
What's the most expensive kicks like you ever caught, bro?
probably like $120.
Jordans?
Yeah, probably something like that. But look, he had these too.
Oh yeah, them are sharp.
Them, them Drakes, I think.
Them are J's, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, them are sharp. Man, it's so wild the sneaker community nowadays, like with all the collabs and customizing shit and everything. It's cool, man. That's what's so cool about this internet world, man. It's just like
Yeah, look,
whatever people are into.
definitely a Drake core.
Oh yeah, October's very own, bro. When he the OVO with the owl, that had a lot of people like, yo, Bohemian Grove,
Well,
fucking.
yeah, like I wouldn't buy these motherfuckers, but he bought them, and somehow they ended up in my career.
Oh, that was your father-in-law's too.
Yeah,
He liked to get fresh, huh?
like he had some shit.
Like he liked to wear Jordans and shit, huh?
Man, Jordan Jabot,
How old was he, bro?
like, I think it was 53.
So he liked to get fly for an old dude.
Yeah, he loved his fucking Jabot.
Jabot Jeeves were like used to be the big thing people were always into too. Yo, you watching the oh he had oh he's the GOAT. He's just a crazy character from his skit. Yeah, bro, like the whole thing I was watching was wild, bro. It was like guessing on what you're saying, guessing by what you're saying here, I think you've seen the video I'm talking about. But it was like, wow, bro, we're like the iDubbbz dude interviewed this dude, and then like halfway through this little documentary, the guy basically was like trolling the iDubbbz dude. You know what I'm saying? Like he rented a fake office and had this team with him, and like the whole way he was presenting how he moves and does this shit, it was like it was all bullshit. He was like trolling. Like I was like, that's some old crazy shit. But then they were talking about his show got canceled. I've never heard of this dude. That was the first time I ever heard of this dude. Huh?
Swanson don't worry mine too. That's why I won't wear
Yeah.
700 out there. Croc, Gator.
Swanson, same shit with me, bro. Same shit with me, bro. Like, I like to buy some nice shit. I was never crazy with my. I mean, well, actually, when don't get me wrong, when I was younger, I used to kind of. Wow, like I remember back when Killer Cam first rocked the pink, bro. I had a pink velour suit, pink do rag. I used to, bro. I was off the chain, like
That
with it.
boy
But
was
like,
Coffee Cameron.
what'd you say, bro?
That boy was Coffee Cameron. The
Bro,
Cameron
bet.
look pink.
But bro, as I got older, it's like. But I mean, even then, I used to
Bro,
other people
I
be
had
like, "Oh, damn!" Like they be like, "Oh, I think it was so expensive," but I'd always get, you know what I'm saying? It would be deceiving. Like my outfit was crazy money, and it was like, nah, man, that shit.
I had like a pink button up on like long sleeve button up on when I was like, I think I was 18, and like the state trooper swung behind me, and I tried to run from him. I hit the gas, and I hit a stop sign, bro. And like I'm sitting there getting out the car. He's drawing down on me, fucking gun in my face. Fucking, I get out the fucking car. I start unbuttoning that bitch right out the bed. I said, I ain't going to jail in this pink ass t-shirt. This
Ah.
happened. I went right down to the white beater.
God, he says he's such an amazing character, such an amazing troll character, method actor that he can even troll an interview right in his face. Yeah, bro, it was pretty wild, man. The show that they were talking about though looked bugged out. I mean, Adult Swim has a lot of crazy shows like that too. Last night I attended a fish fry down to my last new white tea. I a cougar tried to get me. I told her I ain't ready yet. Yo, what
Man,
kind of fish were they frying up, bro? Yeah, man, that's
what kind of cougar was she? Was she a nice cougar or was she like a beat up cougar? If she had been a nice cougar, I think you'd have been ready. Now, nothing.
were they was it grouper or porkies and grunts? Yeah, so I never like you do. Yo, is that do they do that? Oh, pollock. Yo, I remember like the imitation crab meat. A lot of that is made of pollock.
Remember the
Yo,
imitation
Michael,
for me?
the what? What'd you
Imitation
say?
cougar.
Oh, the imitation cougar. Yo, in New Orleans, you guys have like fish fries though, where people get together and have like a big fish fry,
Yeah, fish fries, crawfish balls, crab balls.
like a pig roast.
Yeah, they got pig roast down here. Well, that's where they tie a cop up.
She was nice, but they were all watching me. All like the family was around, right, bro? Oh, and
Man,
your daughters, right? Yeah,
yeah, man, you should have just slipped the number on the DL.
yeah. That's got to be
That'd make it
man.
hard.
That's that's tough, bro. But I'm glad to hear you're doing good, man.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear you working. I know that situation.
Yeah, sometimes, man, work can really be kind of therapeutic, I guess, or just kind of get you back up, moving around, motivated. Like because you gotta be. You know what I mean? It just kind of helps keep you going.
Bro, it's only in the 30s here, but it's cold as fuck. It's like a wet cold.
Hmm. Yeah, that's what's how I used to tell people in Florida about Buffalo. Like, yo, y'all know the way it's humid as fuck down here, so it's sticky hot. Well, picture in Buffalo that, you know, wind coming off the river has a bunch
We lost you again.
of, oh shit, I think my shit glitched out again.
You're good now.
It sure did. God damn it. Gotta wait and look right yet. Nah, I feel you, bro. Damn my shit.
Coffee on left the show to me. It was good, yo. I was just gonna be quiet, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this bitch over.
You still hear
Oh,
me, Lonnie? Okay, there I'm back. I don't know what the hell happened.
wake and bake. I ain't been asleep yet.
You smoke bud, Lonnie?
No, I used to though. I had all
I
that
never
problem with nerves in my face, and that shit would make it hurt more.
I was never a big weed guy, man.
Shit, I used to smoke fucking 20 times a day.
You smoke blunts?
I used to raw paper. And then the oil, like the little vape.
Yeah, yeah. Yo, that should be having you baked.
I
That
just
shit
don't.
was wild to me how much it smelled like bud. Cause you know what I mean? I'm not a weed smoker, but like when I would
It's
hear,
like when I had that problem with the nerves in my face, like I was already being pain, and then I was smoking. That shit would hurt 20 times more. So that's that point where it's like, fuck that, I ain't touching that shit no more. And now, like, I got probably one day out of every 6 months where the nerve in my face acts up and it hurts real bad. But I just been so scared to try anything because of the pain I did go through. So like, I haven't smoked in fucking probably like 3.5 years.
Swanson says he smokes bowls and blunts. What Oh, yo, speaking of Florida, man, what's going on? What were you saying about that? The boxing thing, it's still on.
As far as I know, it's still on.
I
But
wonder what's
the guy was putting it together. Now he's putting all the fight card together for George Masvidal's like promotion and Anthony Pettis. So I don't know.
yo, after Milk went there, they should have just said fuck it, make it Adam versus Milk, or make
That's
it.
what he was trying. That's what he even said. Like I don't know. Like Adam talked that shit talking about if I'd have went out there, it wouldn't have been no fighting shit. But man, he ain't that. I don't think he's that crazy to catch a case like that. I think
You
that's
don't
why he
think
did
he's that
it
crazy that what?
to catch a case like that. If you talking about he wouldn't have been fighting that, he got that. I guess he got that gun permit, but he ain't trying to catch that case.
Who Adam said that shit?
Yeah,
Yo, I kind of think, I honestly kind of think Adam was afraid of Milk, man. People say I'm crazy. I'm just talking some bullshit. Like I don't know, bro. He went there. He went to his jump off. They like originally I thought they just he wasn't there, but then he even said it on air. He was there. Like
he was there, and he started saying he didn't know that it was him out there until AD was out there talking to him, and then he didn't go out there because he said AD was already out there. He was waiting on AD to finish talking to him. It was like, come on, bro. Like that should have been all the more reason to go out there because now you got AD out there too. So at least it would have been both y'all out there.
and then I don't get why they're like, oh, we got to drop him from the fight card now because he went like the
That was
promoter says he's too
Adam.
reckless. Yeah, that might have been that might have been a lie, bro. For real.
Man, that shit's so crazy, and I can't even keep up with all this shit no more. Like, I think a lot of that shit was like bullshit.
Yeah, I thought it would have happened by Milk be holding it down. Facts. Like Adam didn't want them problems, bro. He didn't.
Yeah, Adam said
Like,
after he went over there and kicked the door that he couldn't do business with him, so he wasn't messing with Milk on the fight card no more.
I don't know about that, bro. Rapper Roddy Rich appears to have deactivated his Twitter account. U.S. deploys troops to Europe amid rising tensions over Russia and Ukraine. Whoa.
Yeah, yeah, Adam's big, but Adam got a lot to lose. Like when you got a lot to lose, you gotta think twice before you go run in the street and do some crazy shit in the street. Like when you look
Yeah,
at that,
bro. They dropped him, Sensei. They said he's out. Damn, bro, this sounds crazy, man. Troops have begun deploying from Fort Bragg in North Carolina to Poland and Germany on Thursday after the Pentagon announced 3,000 additional troops will be sent to the region to defend NATO allies, according to the Associated Press. The Kremlin condemned the deployment, saying it was intended to stir up tensions. New York Times reported Ukraine's military estimates Russia has amassed around 130,000 troops on the Ukrainian border, according to the Times. U.S. lawmakers are in the process of drafting a new list of sanctions on Russia intended as a deterrent to any aggression against Ukraine. This shit sounds kind of serious, bro. The danger today stems from the fact that Putin has left himself with little room for further escalation in the game of brinksmanship with the U.S., while the U.S. still has plenty weapons, supplies, and the deployment of troops in Eastern Europe is just the beginning of a long list.
Yeah, why I keep the thing close and people try to come running in the country. We have to defend it, though.
What did Swanson say? YouTube's getting weird again. Not this side of it though. What? Why? What's been going on, Swanson?
Yeah, what side?
Sensei, this is the first I'm hearing about this. Or someone was telling me about this the other day, but this shit is wild, man.
Yeah, talk about weird. When you break that video about that freezer, that's that weird shit.
What'd you say, bro?
I said when you finally break that story about that freezer shit, that's gonna be that weird shit.
Oh yeah, facts, bro. Yo, it says Russia considered staging a video to justify Ukraine attack, US says. This shit is wild, man. Yeah, Russia, I forget how it goes, bro, but like Russia has a thing like how we have the United Nations or whatever. There's one that's I don't know exactly what it's called, but and I don't know if all the countries are still in it, but all together the country's name it spells out BRICS. Like it's like uh is it Brazil, Russia, India, China, Korea, some I don't know. I could be wrong about some of those countries, but Russian troops in final stages of readiness add to worry for Ukraine. The Ukraine used to be a part of Russia, right?
As far as I know, but that's on the other side of the world. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm not well versed on that shit.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like a lot of shit. Don't get me wrong. I stay up on the news, but I don't at the same time. But like, I don't know. But yeah, this shit is wild, bro.
Like the only part I seen like of Russia was like the anatomy of a fighter when Khabib was in Dagestan and like they was driving around and next thing you know like the tank comes rolling up next to him like that shit was crazy. That's the only little part I seen about Russia.
Oh, hold on one sec, bro. Hold on one sec.
Hey, but what you like? You want to bring this up the other day when you come back? I'm gonna bring it up. And he left me for longer than a second. I think he left me for like a minute.
What'd you say, bro?
I said that's longer than a second. He probably did.
Yo, I think
That's
I
what
asked you before.
what
Are
you
you familiar? Are you
what you
familiar
think
with?
that YMW Melly case? I know you brought it up on the live the other day.
I don't know, bro. That's wild, man. I want to see what's gonna happen with.
I think he's fucked. You still there? What up, Super Miata Bros? Yeah, I think YMW Melly. I think he like I said, if he's innocent, I hope he can prove he's innocent. But like from what they saying, like the only thing that he's got good on his side so far, I don't know if Carter can hear this, is that they never found the murder weapon. But like when the story don't add up, and then the forensics don't add up, and then supposedly
Yo,
they got
I'm back, bro. My bad. Hey,
yeah.
what's up, Miata Bros?
I said I think he's fucked Cause when the forensics are saying they say the forensics don't add up with the story they told, and then like they never. The only thing that's good for him is they never found the weapon that he used or whoever used that was in the car, and then they using like the confession that he made on his own on the video on his phone. That's why I kind of think 4K track kind of like was kind of dirty for turning the phone over. But he swears he's coming home too, but I don't know how the hell he's gonna beat that shit.
I don't. I remember 1090 Jake had him on.
Yeah, like he said it on that. I think he said it on No Jumper too that Melly was gonna want coming home, and it's like bro, like y'all try saying y'all got shot at, and there's like no evidence that they had like a drive-by shooting anywhere around here. And then like they took their phone records, and the phone records went like a total different direction than what they said they went.
I'm back. Had to step away for a minute. No doubt, bro. All good, my G. Yo, smash a like anyone who's in here. Yo, if anyone does feel like tapping in, man, that link is in there somewhere. I'll repost it if if you guys want to tap in. But bro, this that what's it called? That motion is a big deal. I'm trying to look up right now to see if there's any update on that, if they granted that motion or not.
Which one? They keep the some of the
About, yeah, about like his
girlfriend
ex
from
girl
testifying.
and the mom and them are gonna, yeah.
Man, I think
Bro,
the
who else this track? Oh, King Von track also.
yeah shit he man a lot of people he messed with something happened to.
Yeah, what's good with that, bro?
I mean, I guess if you messing with a certain type of artist, like if you always messing with street artists, when street shit happens, you can't be surprised.
But that's I got a big feeling that those particular, oh, here we go. Oh no, that's old.
But
Damn, see, bro,
one
this is
hundred
shit
percent
back.
he 100% turned over Melly's phone though.
Yeah, yeah, no, he said that right on the interview with 1090 Jake. 1090 Jake was basically kind of calling him a snitch in a sense.
Yeah,
They
because
about
I'm
to
supposed to
smoke
be my man.
YN.
Like, god damn, like tell me you don't know where the phone's at. Like to tell people you got the phone, like fuck.
I think wasn't he on the interview with Jake though, just kind of trying to say like one way or another, like, oh, that actually helped us out or something, or I don't know.
Trying
He
to
was
say
trying
that,
to.
but like I don't know how the fuck he's gonna say that that actually helped him out. Like he's trying to say that the only way it helped him out is if he can prove that they went the way that they said they went, and like a shooting happened around the area that he said they happened. But they didn't find no damn shell cases or nothing that night, and no reports of a shooting. And that's what they were trying to say was like that the area they were saying it was at, they didn't have no evidence that anything happened.
It says, I mean, bro, I don't know, man. It's wild too. They were never able to get him a bail all this time he been sitting, man.
Mm,
You get a chance, check out Tommy season. How? Oh, that one started, bro. I've been wanting to see that one. We were just talking about Tommy earlier. Damn, that'd be a perfect time for me to actually do that video because yeah, Tommy got his own story on Power now. See, I'm kind of out the loop. I'm trying to think. I watched the first one. Of course watched the original Power, and then I watched the one where it was his son. What was that? Was that book two when his son was at college? And then I think I watched the Book of Canaan. Man, they're all over the place with that, man. Yo, and
I
I
know.
finally caught up on BMF too. Yo, tell me why on BMF they made all this big deal about Eminem being White Boy Rick. He's literally on there so quick, bro. If you blink, you miss it. Like one of the cats is like, yo, one of the cats is like, what the fuck is that? And the dude was like, yo, that's White Boy Rick. Literally, that was it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I swear, bro. I thought he was gonna have like some lines or playing the storyline or something. Yo, you know what's so crazy too? In one part, he there's a part where like Meech is mad. There's this dude leaning in a car window talking to this like white girl, right? And then Meech is like it's the narration, right? It's like yo, we never a 50 boy never would lean in a car or something like that's it shit's reckless or whatever. And then he's like, and we didn't serve no white people neither. And then he was like, yeah, don't look at me like that. He was like, Detroit was basically all black. He was like, if you was white, you was probably the police. And I was thinking like, damn, that's shocking to me. Like I always thought ever since crack first hit, white people always like were going to the hood to get work. You know what I'm saying? To get high, you know?
Yeah,
But he was saying, nah, like BMF wasn't serving no white people.
I know
That shit
one thing.
was,
I know they had a lot of money. Like, I never watched the show, but I did do a little research on them, like when they had got caught up. Like that
yeah.
shit.
Yo, the
And
one dude is mad as fuck. Blue Da
it all
Vinci
came
and
from like the billboards and shit. Like the police chief and the DA and shit was seeing them on the billboards, the BMF billboards, and that shit was eating them up.
yeah, I remember right when Jeezy was first starting to blow up. They had kind of Jeezy was like tapped in with them at one point in time or whatever, and they were trying to get in the rap game too. You can't stop the rain in my Lamar voice. Lamar is the evil motherfucker, bro. I couldn't believe when he offed his own homie like that, bro.
Shit, you seen Lamar Odom's on like Celebrity Big Brother?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. Talking about, I seen some shit there talking about how he was telling them that he's still dreaming of fucking closing and shit. What the fuck?
Yo, remember back when he got what happened? He was in like the whole house and he
Yeah, the bunny
OD'd or
ranch.
whatever. Yo, that shit still made no sense to me. Like they never really said exactly what he took, but I was just like I wonder if it was some old crazy shit like what we were just talking about. Like that shit was just odd to me. You know what I'm saying?
He took he took 10 pussies to the face.
Yo, I want to say, did they say maybe he was taking like Viagra or some shit?
I don't know, maybe, but like if you got enough pussy on your face, you can't breathe.
Yo, you wow, bro. Remember though, he was in like a coma, bro. They were like talking about he might not make it.
I mean, that's what happens when you got lack of air.
Man, motherfuckers be going in the bunny ranch too and be eating them broads, bro.
They got some nasty motherfuckers in this world.
Oh, facts, bro.
Like,
But no,
man,
yo, bro, Blue Da Vinci, Whack 100, because you know Blue Da Vinci's been tripping that about the Power Show. He's mad, which they all kept telling him, yo, chill, like it's season one. You ain't even gonna come into the fold in the storyline until like at least season three or maybe further. But Whack 100 did a deal with him for the rights to tell his story too. But I guess like there's some shit going on where like they have to use a different BMF logo in there. It's like the whole shit's crazy, man.
yeah, that's how shit goes. Yeah, politics.
Yo, but yeah, Jay Millie, Lamar is a cold blooded motherfucker, bro. Bro, I wonder because you know with those shows like those biopic drama, crime drama or whatever, like you know what I'm saying? Like same thing with the Wu Tang one, which is a dope show. That Wu Tang one is lit. But it's like we know the shit is like based on true shit, but then you know some of the shit they Hollywood up or some of the shit they change up a little bit. I wonder how accurate of like the character that that dude is based on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
Oh,
always change certain shit up for like television.
academics out of here trolling Roddy Rich because he deleted his Twitter.
Yeah, I seen that a long time ago that supposedly Nietzsche kicked him out. But I mean, if that's your only tie to fame, because he never really blew up like they thought like he would. in the game. His only tie to fame was BMF, so I guess you gotta ride that wave.
Y'all ain't gonna do my boy Roddy Rich like y'all did Chance the Rapper. Y'all know he ain't mid. He just took too long to drop. If he dropped more frequently, the good ish would rise to the top. But anticipation followed by a cool effort made us feel like, what the fuck did we wait for? The Super Bowl should start being played on Saturday.
Hell no. NFL football is made for Sunday and Monday and Thursday.
Oh shit,
That's
we gotta, yeah, facts, bro. It's gotta be Super Bowl Sunday. Yo, we got a Buffalo Bills mock draft too. Roger McCreary, cornerback out of
and Buffalo garbage, man.
What'd you say, bro?
Nothing, I ain't say nothing.
Nah, but they got us taking a corner with the first pick. Jay Millie says Blue ain't even BMF anymore. Meach kicked him out. Big Meach behind the series, so it's about as accurate as you can get.
Hey, we'll send
And yo, did you
y'all.
watch the Wu Tang one, Jay Millie?
We'll send y'all this year's first, next year's first, and Marshawn Lattimore. Send Josh Allen over.
Man, you couldn't send us the franchise for Josh. That we He's the truth, bro. I'm telling you, Josh Allen gonna get like 3 rings, bro.
Nah, you crazy.
You don't see it,
I mean, I hope he gets one. It's just the way the NFL goes, and like with the talent on that side between Mahomes and fucking Burrows, it's hard to win
Smoking
one.
Joe.
It's hard to win one. And say you gonna get three, I hope I
I'm
get two.
telling you, bro.
But say you gonna get three, that's hard to predict. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of pissed off because I think we should have at least got two with Breeze. But
Yeah, Jay Millie with the oh my bad, bro. With the Wu Tang one though, that in the first season when that cat that they end up shooting breaks in the house, there was some shit where they were saying some of that wasn't totally accurate or whatever. But nah, bro, he's getting 3 rings, bro. I'm telling you, we're gonna have a dynasty
I
with this
tell you,
Bill squad.
the bad part about it is like he's already kind of like hit it to where he like your first couple of years like Burrow is right now, where you still on like a cheap deal. You kind of got a better chance to build a team around them. But like once you start paying that quarterback that $200 million deal like he got, it's hard to keep them pieces around him because they leave for
Bro,
more
we
money.
already got him. He signed an extension already.
He signed it, but the rest of the team to keep that line straight for him not to have to be running around and keep his defense good, it gets harder and harder. That's why Russell Wilson was able to get his Super Bowl run in the beginning when they wasn't paying him that kind of money. Sometimes it's better off for that QB to take a little pay cut and let him put a couple people around.
Yeah, no, I feel you, man.
Cause like we had that problem down here. Breeze was taking his fucking 28 million off the top every year, and then you got trouble fucking keeping solid people blocking for him and playing defense and everything. Like when you paying the quarterback $200 million or whatever, you got to cut some cost somewhere. And if you ain't hitting on the draft right or you ain't perfect, then it's gonna show up.
Bro, as much as I didn't fuck with Brady, I remember a couple times he allowed them to like put some of his money on the back end or like fuck with his deal so that they could have like to help the cap.
Cause you gotta be smarter, and he was smart enough to know that you gotta in order like Josh Allen's good, but if y'all can't keep a good offensive line in front of him, he'll lose a couple years off that career quick.
I don't know, man. I like this mock draft I'm looking at here too. It has us taking this. What is this guy's name? I just mentioned him in the. Did you see the video I did? My most recent video about MGK, then Diggs with the table, and then that guy. His name's like I think his name's Calvin Austin the third or something like that out of Memphis. He's got 4.3 speed.
Wide
Like,
receiver.
yeah, we're super interested in him, and
Yeah, but
they got us taking him
line,
in like the
you
third.
tell the lineman to keep Josh Allen straight.
What'd you say?
You better draft y'all a lineman to keep Allen straight. Y'all got some receivers over there already.
Yo, I feel like getting a yo. So obviously the draft is a crapshoot. That's just how it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But bro, it's like whenever we've took offensive linemen, it's like they've in recent years that I think of, like a lot of them has been bust. I mean, we've had a couple good ones, but it's like I don't know, man. It seems really hard to gauge the offensive line talent. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, we got some good ones, but like when we had some good ones for Breeze, but it's like okay, you pay your quarterback fucking the 150 at the time was $200 million for 8 9 years. Let's say you paying him 28 million a year. Like once they establish themselves and that second contract comes up, it's hard to keep them.
Yeah, I mean, you got certain guys though, like I don't know, man. Over the years, man, the Bills, we lost so many cats in free agency. We were talking about this before. Like Jabari Greer went to you guys.
We
Um,
could have kept him.
Jarius Bird.
Could have kept him.
Yeah, with both those guys, it was almost like good we lost them. But when we lost them, I was bugging, bro. I remember Jarius Bird had 4 interceptions in a game.
Yeah, and he came down here and took all that money, and then he didn't do shit for us. And then like you gotta look too, like when you look at Cincinnati right now, Trey Hendrickson, the defensive end, has been raising hell for Cincinnati. We drafted him like 4 years ago. We couldn't afford to keep him.
Who?
Trey Hendrickson for Cincinnati.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, he got like 14 or 15 sacks last year. We,
Jabari Greer didn't do shit with you guys though.
nah, he didn't do shit.
Wow, he was good in Buffalo. Jay Millie says all that Brady didn't have weapons was BS. The Pats had weapons, especially at running back.
Hell yeah,
Remember?
they just didn't overpay for weapons. That's
Yeah,
the
they
whole.
yo, you know what the Patriots were always really good at doing? They would always like have a guy and then trade him and get some like at the right time, or like get a solid veteran late in their career. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
they was king of getting solid people towards the end of their career that was just looking for a ring that knew they could get them one, and then they was king of trading somebody right before that big deal because they just knew they couldn't keep him. And that's what
Oh
I'm trying
my,
to say. Like Trey Hendrickson, that boy's a monster, and he could have helped us so much this year, but like we just couldn't afford that contract they gave him. And then Von Bell too. Von Bell's that safety over there. We couldn't afford to give him that deal either. So it's like, I mean, two old Saints was over there playing, but I mean, it's probably more than that if I go look at the roster. But like, when you're a good team, it's like when them contracts start coming up, you gotta pick and choose who you really want to pay, and that shit fucking sucks.
we got an offensive lineman there, Quentin Spain. He was only with Buffalo for like 1 year, I think. He was with the Titans, then he was with the Bills. I think he's in Cincinnati now. It's wild though, bro. He leaves like when he came to Buffalo from Tennessee, he was like trolling Tennessee on Twitter, and then now when he left Buffalo, it was like the same thing. Like he's
Yeah, that's what
always,
Eli Apple's doing in New Orleans right now.
bro. You know who we had? Let me tell you someone we had, bro. We had Okay, so long time ago, the Bills drafted a tight end, an oversized tight end by the name of Jason Peters, and our coaches converted him to a left tackle or guard, and he was an All Pro offensive tackle for years, and we ended up losing him. Then he went to Philly and was there forever. But I think he played with a different team this year. I couldn't even believe he was still in the league. And then I don't know if you remember Demetrius Bell. He was Carl Malone's son. We
And you
drafted him
remember Willie
too.
Rowe?
Who?
Willie Rowe. He played for the
Yeah.
Saints. He was like one of the fucking top left tackles in the league at the time. You know
Oh,
why he left my team?
how come?
Because Johan was fucking his wife.
Come on.
For real.
Who was fucking his wife?
Joe Horn, the wide receiver. Like
Damn.
that's the main reason he opted out and went to KC was because Joe Horn was messing with his old lady, with his wife or whatever. And it's like it's so crazy, or like certain shit like that. Like when you got 2 star players and some shit like that goes down, and then you end up losing like one of your best offensive linemen over some bullshit like that. Not even to deal with like some regular money type of shit. And then that shit was all in the public that was going on.
Swanson's got the Corey Dillon rookie.
And I remember when he ran for like 240, I think.
Yo, remember what was his name? Chris Johnson? He ran for like 2,000 yards.
Yeah, they ran him in the ground quick though.
Who was the other dude with dreads that was a beast right after him?
I
I
think we
forget
about
his.
to trade. I think we about to trade Alvin Kamara.
Yo, who was the next guy after Chris Johnson? Ivory, right? Ivory.
Who?
Chris Ivory, was that his name? A running back that had
Ivory was
dread.
here by us.
What's that?
Ivory was here by us.
He played for Buffalo too, I think, for a season.
Yeah, I think he went to. He might have went up there after, but like that shit was crazy. Like that year we went to the Super Bowl, we had Reggie Bush. We had 3 of them. I want to say it was Pierre Thomas and the other dude. Man, he tried to make some money after that Super Bowl year. And he didn't even get a big contract, and he wanted to leave him, but he didn't do shit after that.
Yo, who
That's,
was your other running back with Pierre Thomas?
I'm trying to think of his name. I think it was like Dave or something, but that's the one. I don't know if you've ever seen the clips of the same Super Bowl. That's the one Sean Payton was in his ass for slipping on the field for not having the right cleats on.
Yo, I remember Jay Millie will remember this, and you probably will too. An ex Bill that was with the Niners, Dante Whitner. He
Yeah.
uh he made Pierre Thomas fumble, didn't he, in the playoffs that year?
Oh, that was that year with the 49ers. Man, that year, uh, Vernon Davis clean over,
Vernon Davis, what?
fuck, clean over. Like there
Vernon
wasn't
was a beast.
There wasn't nothing we could do to stay in the playoff. That boy, I think I want to say either we went to overtime or it was right before the end of the fourth quarter, and he caught that touchdown pass and kicked us clean out.
Yeah, I remember it was funny as hell on the league. I don't know if you guys watched the league. That was one of my favorite shows.
Hell no, we don't want no Jimmy Graham in New Orleans. That boy got alligator arms.
There was a episode though of the league, bro, where like Vernon Davis was on the one dude's fantasy team, and then the other dude.
I tell you what, Jimmy, that fucking game we talking about, East End Classic, that motherfucker hurt my heart and hurt my feelings.
Yo, that was like the difference maker though when Dante Whitner had made him fumble, right?
That fucking game, that was one of the years I thought for sure we was going to give us another fucking Super Bowl.
Bro, I remember Dante Whitner started to call himself Dante Hitner.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you though that non-call, that pass interference for being at home, that shit. I tell you, that shit hurt too.
That was about the craziest shit ever, bro.
Like when you realize that the Super Bowl was on the line and they ain't had no real time left like that. Like
That shit was crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy. Alex Smith went to
man,
throw
tell you something
for
I
a
found
throw with
out.
Breeze.
Man, Drew Brees had food poisoning that day. I'm making that shit right out my ass. I ain't even gonna lie.
Man, the Chargers fucked up so bad by not re-signing Breeze. Well, no, he had that surgery. I think did he have
Man,
like shoulder surgery and they thought
you
he
know
was
what's
done?
cold? He tore his whole rotator cuff.
Yeah.
They wasn't even sure he was ever gonna be able to play like that in the league again.
What do they call that? I think they call that Tommy John surgery or something like that. They take like some
Yeah,
out of
and
your
that's
leg
why
and put it in your shoulder. Pitchers
the,
get it.
the fucking the Dolphins doctor said that his shoulder was fucked, that he wasn't gonna be able to play again. And that's why Saban didn't sign him in Miami. And the only option he had was New Orleans, and that's why he wound up staying. Like he actually stayed dedicated. And after he, even though he showed that he had it, he didn't try to leave.
Yo, bro, Bounty Gate, Michael Swanson. So Greg Williams used to be the head coach for the Bills, and this one dude, Coy Wire, that would played for Buffalo when Greg Williams was the coach. He said that they had bounties then too.
Man, it was a lot of fucking. I ain't even gonna lie, like I don't even give a fuck. That was the year we won the Super Bowl. They had Bounty Gate. I mean, a couple extra $1,000 is gonna make you hit somebody harder when you're making millions. Fuck it. But like they had all the evidence that like no real injuries was like. Hey, I tell you what, Ricky Jackson, I got. Hey, he lives right around me, J man. You like he's always around here. Actually, I know for sure I got like a autographed jersey that my father-in-law got at the house. Ricky Jackson was a beast.
Yo, y'all remember Ricky Waters?
I know that name, but like you gotta remember too when Ricky Jackson went to y'all with the 49ers, we were still in the same division. Like y'all motherfuckers, y'all had our number for fucking 15 years when we was in the West.
Yeah, I remember the old division,
That's back
like the
when
old division. The
teams.
Bills used to have the AFC East used to have the Colts too. I remember it used to be East, West, and Central.
That's
This
like me,
new,
like right now. Like I can tell you, my sports teams, I ride with them through thick and thin. Like when I tell you I'm a Saints and a Pelicans fan, I'm a Pelican fan. So if we ever get to the point where we gonna go over the bubble and actually start getting close to winning one, I'm gonna have to, y'all gonna give me my time to be happy. So I'm riding with them and all these bad ass years.
yo, March Madness almost here, right?
Hey,
I feel, I
it's
feel like
March
March.
almost
I feel like
here.
it's almost got to be. Nah,
It's February.
it's
Next month, March.
it's almost got to be conference tournaments coming up soon. Matter of fact, let's take a look at the sports headlines. What's going on right now? We
Man,
got
I got my bets, and you know I'm betting.
who? Who would you take? Who's your favorite? And are you said you don't really follow college hoops?
Not like that, but this year I've been putting a little bit of money on them. So like Auburn been balling this year, Kentucky's every year, Duke's every year, Gonzaga's been balling this year. I actually paying attention more to it this year because I've been actually putting some money on the line. Money changes everything.
Oh yeah, here's some college hoops right here. Cuse beat Louisville 92-69. Memphis beat the Magic 135 to
Alabama
115.
and Kentucky played today.
The Heat beat the Hornets 104-86. Oh, what's this? LeBron in the last night, Knicks and the Lakers.
Hey, and Fox is from here. Yeah,
Oh,
Deion Fox is
Jay
from New
Miller.
Orleans. I don't even like. I ain't even gonna lie. Like the team we got right now, if we had Zion and he was actually healthy, we'd be in contention. But like Willie Green got them boys so like tight knit as a like playing as a team right now. Like I don't even think I want them to make a move. Like If they got to lose some of their like people that they all tight with, like right now, I think I hold tight.
Damn, the Knicks only lost by 7 to the fucking Lakers.
Like I don't want to hear only they was up in that game. The
By
Lakers
how
came
much?
back and won that game. They should have won that game.
LeBron finds Trevor Ariza for the clutch corner three for his 10th assist of the night and a triple double.
Yeah, the Lakers should have never even
Bro,
won. Got
I thought the Knicks were gonna be a playoff team this year, and once again, man,
man, Julius Randle showed he got that paycheck and he done went to the fucking shitter. He was good here, but like from what I like, he was good here, but his defense always lacked, and they exposed him in the playoffs last year. That like he's one handed.
I heard some about the Pelicans might trade Fox out of Sacramento since he's on the trading block.
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox is from New Orleans, but
Yo,
that
where's
time
Porzingis now, bro?
he's in Dallas. Oh, unicorn ass with Luca.
Is he doing anything?
They talking about. I don't think they're gonna bring. They talking about that he might not be back in Dallas. 'Cause,
Bro, I was like lost when that all went bad with the Knicks. Like that shit made no sense to me. The Knicks just have a bad history with players. Like remember in like 13 or 14, our test came back and then was only there for like a month. Shit made no sense, man.
and last year,
Amari Stoudemire, he was always hurt or not playing. Like I don't know. It's always a mess with the Knicks, man.
shit, they so crazy. They was trying to talk about we was gonna trade for Eric Gordon. Like, bro, we would riot in New Orleans if they traded for Eric Gordon. The history Eric
Yo,
Gordon got
what
with us is not good history, huh?
what place are y'all in right now?
I think we're a game out of the play-in.
Oh, you're not? I thought you guys were in the playoffs for some reason.
No, you know, Tennessee got the play-in.
Oh, they're still
Was
doing that bullshit.
yeah,
That shit's whack, bro.
but
I
it's
forgot
like
about that. I don't like that at all. That's lame to me, bro.
it's like no lie, we started off this season like 1-12. So like to even be right there right now is like crazy.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I get it the one year with the crisis and all that, but to still be doing that, that's lame as hell. Yeah, Houston was a beast, bro. He really was, man.
I think Portland's in front of us, but they seem like they blowing that team up a little bit. You're gonna see the trade deadline like coming up. Trade
How does the
deadline.
play-in is just a single game, right?
No, if you're in the 10th seed, I think you play. I think
Isn't it like
you gotta
8
win
versus
two games.
11,
The
9
18,
versus 10?
they only gotta win one. So I mean, if you really the 8th seed, it shouldn't be that hard to win one out of two games.
I don't know. I don't like that format though. That shit's lame as hell to me.
I get it, but when you
You
got a
like
team
that
like
shit?
my team that's been so fucking sad, when you trying to play for something, it's like, alright, cool. Like I said, if Zion's ass would just get back in there, we would be alright.
The Splash Bros are back rolling again. Damn, I think my shit's glitching again. Can y'all hear me? If y'all can still hear me, the same
Yeah,
shit's happening where I can't hear Lonnie, but y'all can hear me.
you can hear me. You don't hear me, huh, Sauce?
Fuck, here we go again.
like I got no hate towards like Golden State, like, cause like I remember the years when Golden State was like bottom of the league and they was like the laughing stock of the league. So like now that y'all done came up and y'all got some players and won them ships, like, I'm happy for y'all. Like fuck the haters. Like I ain't mad. I mean I just want our chance one day to do that type of shit. But like I remember when y'all got Baron Davis from us. Baron Davis was a dog down here, and then all of a sudden, I mean, he just didn't want to play down here no more.
Yo, you guys watch? Do you guys watch The Professor on YouTube? The and one mixtape dude.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I'm subscribed to him.
His shit's dope, bro. Hey, Michael Swanson's back.
But I like people like that, like, cause he made, like, I ain't he ain't make like $20 million, but like he made a career off of what he did and never played in the NBA.
Yeah,
That's like your boy I sent you earlier, Jose Alvarado. I fuck with him because like he did 4 years at Georgia Tech. He's from New York. He's from the Bronx, and he wasn't supposed to even get a shot in the NBA, and he's been balling. I know that's why I'm happy we took one of y'all coaches. We took Willie Green's ass. So and he just showing he got that team straight.
I wish Buffalo would get a basketball team again, man. That would be lit. A lot of people don't know that. I think I mentioned this before on stream that the Buffalo Braves are like the Clippers used to be the Buffalo Braves.
Yeah, but you just like we are a small market. It's hard to do.
I guess when the Grizzlies first went to Vancouver, originally Buffalo was like bidding on a team, but I don't think we were too serious about it. I
You
was
see,
just watching.
you seen that
What's
shit
that,
they did
bro?
with the Broncos?
What?
They trying to sell the Broncos, but they can't find nobody that's willing to put the money up.
Oh, Lynn's with the Niners? That's what's up.
So if you really down, me and you could put our bread together and we could buy the Broncos.
Yeah.
Anybody in here want to put some bread up and buy the Broncos?
I can't believe they want to sell that franchise. What's going on?
Yeah, OKC was the Supersonics.
Yep.
And you know how they got their team? You know how they got their team, Coffee?
How?
When Hurricane Katrina hit, the Hornets went out there because like the city was fucked up. So the Hornets went and played out there, and they supported the Hornets so much
They
that
wanted their own squad?
the NBA wound up moving the Supersonics to them. They was trying to keep our team at first, but like we wasn't having that. So like there's always like there, there's always like a love there because like they actually showed a lot of love to the Pelicans, with the Hornets slash Pelicans when we went out there at the Katrina hit. But then
Yeah.
that's how they want to get in that team. Is because when the Pelicans went out there, they showed so much support to the NBA that the NBA wound up making them a city.
I remember Sean Kemp with the Supersonics.
Shit,
You
they had
remember it in Ice Cube is a good day. The Lakers beat the Supersonics.
that's where KD had got drafted. Man, that was a squad when they first was in OKC. James Harden, KD, fucking Westbrook.
Hey, Mike, what's good, bro? Hey, yo, Michael Swanson, you want to hear some crazy shit? A lot of people don't believe me when I tell them this.
Was good,
So
my boy. Like,
the New the New York Yankees were originally the Baltimore Orioles. Like, if you really look it up, they were first the Baltimore Orioles, then they moved to New York and were originally the New York Highlanders for a couple of years. Then they became the Yankees. Then Baltimore got an expansion franchise that became
the
the
glove.
Orioles too. Yeah, the Baltimore Colts, they moved in the middle of the night.
Yeah, he did.
They were mad as hell.
You know who was working for him too? Your boy that does the drafts, Mel Kiper.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was working for him when he did that shit.
yeah. They said they moved in the middle of the night. Shit, the L.A. Dodgers were the Brooklyn Dodgers. Mike, what's good though, bro? How you been, my G?
Hell yeah, hey, Cal Ripken was the shit.
Yeah, remember he had like the most consecutive starts or whatever.
Yeah, I remember his last year. I'm telling you, I'm not no big baseball guy no more, but I used to watch it.
Yeah, Sean Kemp was the truth, man.
Now I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like if I had a pick, and it's crazy, I never thought I'd be this way. Number one, I'm an NBA fan, and then number two, I'm an NFL fan.
Okay, Mike, hit the chat.
And you know what? It wouldn't be that way if they didn't instill all them rules that made it so soft to play football. Cause I used to love football before I
What's
used to
up
watch.
with it, man? What's up with y'all, man?
It was
Hey,
good.
what's good, man? How you been?
Oh man, shit, I had to tap in. My guy, man, finally caught up with you, man. What's going on with everybody?
Oh, we
Oh,
good.
nothing much, man. Just chilling, really chopping it up.
Hell yeah.
Hey, yeah, I meant to tell you too, man. I seen your thing. I didn't want you to think I seen your thing, and I the clubhouse thing, man. I got to get on there. I still haven't actually even been on there once yet on that app.
All good, all good. It's shit, whenever you're ready, man. Shit, I got that club popping on that joint, man. Hell
How
yeah, I
often
got a
you guys
little
do
club
that?
every day. I'm on there every day, man.
Okay,
Every
what's the
day.
room called again?
The name of my club is called the Ghost Regime.
Okay, yeah, I definitely got. Yo, do you
Yeah.
guys be uploading it over to YouTube too after?
Uh, Not yet. We haven't did that part yet. We working on that right now. But I'm about to do an interview with somebody on here named on YouTube named Kevin Mack on Tuesday. So
Oh, Kev Mack.
yeah, that
Oh yeah,
interview
yeah.
that interview will be on YouTube.
Oh, that's dope, man. That's major
Yeah,
right there, man.
hell yeah. You know
Yeah, that's a
that.
major move.
Hey, you know my platform, man. Just hollering at the youth and shit, man. You know what I mean? Spreading that
Yeah,
message, man.
for you.
Yeah,
Trying to
absolutely, man.
trying to help give these cats a different route. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's dope, man. I
So
definitely got to tap into that.
hell yeah, we gotta get you on there, man, so I can introduce everybody to you, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, facts. I with it, bro.
it's a I don't know, it's a huge, it's big, man. It's a lot of good, it's a lot of bullshit people on there. You know, you got the whack 100s and all the shit that they be on. But
Yeah.
but shit, dude he don't even come in my club rooms, man.
Nah, I
Yeah,
see he moves around a lot too.
yeah. He don't come in my shit at all, man. I mean, he ain't welcome in there. We ain't having it, man. We don't. A lot of these clubs they be needing to use his name for they be clout chasing. I don't be on none of that.
Right. Yeah, throwing him in the
You know
title
what I'm
under him
saying?
and whatnot.
Hell yeah. Like we be having like today, we was doing like the top 20 best West Coast producers, just to having a discussion on that. And we had hella people to pull. We had like about eight major producers from out the Bay Area that pulled up on us. You know what I'm saying? DJ Duro. We had other people pulled up. If you know who DJ Duro he was part of that Beats by the Pound when they was
Oh, no
part of No
limit,
Limit.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. Yeah, so him, we had quite a few people coming there, man. But
Yo, is JT considered a producer or he didn't really do beats, right?
he did all that. JT is,
Oh, he
yeah,
did.
he is considered a producer. Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Yo, I love
I
his
mean,
lives, man.
he have his issues and shit. I mean, sometimes he be saying a lot of shit he ain't got no business saying uh, on air or on social media. But you know what I mean. you can't deny his history though. You know what I'm saying? He gotta, he did a whole lot for the Bay Area movement culture though, as far as the rap game concerned, especially though. You know what I
Yo,
mean?
didn't he work with Master P too at one
Yes, he
point?
did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, no, it's an
Everybody,
interesting story with that dude, man. All the shit he did before the internet, like what he did independently is just crazy.
right? Absolutely right. Master P learned the game and took it back to New Orleans. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? He just took it back to a place where it was unknown at. You know what I mean? Everybody was trying to get signed to major label deals and shit like that. You know, Master P seen that. He pretty much, he had it locked on the Bay. But after that ice cream man situation, with Yuck Mouth for them, he saw an opportunity because down there in the South in New Orleans, shit, it was fertile ground. With nobody, it was a lot of talent down there, but nobody around. It was hella money. He saw a cash cow, so he took it back home. He was smart. It was a smart ass business decision. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So motherfuckers will say that he got ran out the bay or whatever it is, whether that's true or not. If that did, even if that was true, he was smart when he made his exit. He was smart for choosing to go back home, and it worked for him. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Shit. After really though, other than Jay Prince, shit. Like motherfuckers be wanting to say Cash Money did this, that, and the third, but Master P did it independently though. He had
Right.
some. He got some major.
Distribution or
Everybody
whatever.
gets some. Everybody do some kind of dealings with major labels and shit one way, whether it's distribution or not. Master P, you know what I mean? He got it out the mud though.
Yo, my bro who's in the room right now is from the Bay. He said JT done a lot for the Bay, and then he said West Coast Bad Boys was the shit.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. East Coast Bad Boys was a classic, absolute
That's the
classic though.
JT project.
No, that was a Master P project with JT the Bigger Figure. JT the Bigger Figure is a factor, bro. Period. You know what I mean? Make no mistakes about it. I don't get caught up in all this new ass controversy,
Right.
all this shit with him and Jay Diggs and all that. I ain't too familiar with that. And even if I was familiar with what happened with Max Dre and all that shit, man, I ain't. The internet ain't no place to be talking about that shit.
Right. Right.
At the end of the day, he know he wrong for that. But it is what it is. But as far as his history, the things he did, some cats on Clubhouse was trying to spread the narrative that he was scamming motherfuckers. And this, man, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
remember. I want to say like it was a while ago. Like before he went to Africa, or right before he did, there was a lot of people claiming. Like some of the people that I had actually talked to before, they were claiming that like when because you know how his channel's called Trap Flicks,
right,
they were claiming basically that he was like hitting up a lot of people that just have like like platforms just talking about hip hop or whatever, and he'd say, "Yo, I'm starting this thing. It's called Trap Flicks. It's gonna be like you can upload your content on there, and like more people will see it, and like people were get sending him money for it, and that he scanned them. Like I don't know, there was
but
he
let's think
still did
about it,
what he
right?
did in the game.
Yeah, let's think about that though, right? Now, we've all heard of these Ponzi schemes and all this other shit, right? I mean,
Hmm.
and mind you, Trapflix is still going. Everything he put out now, even now to this day, is still under Trapflix, right?
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean? So if he really scammed these people, how's it that he's scamming these people, traveling back and forth frequently from the U.S. all the way across to another country You know what I'm saying? With all of it, with this money, making films and making movies and documentaries and shit, and yet Uncle Sam has not tapped into it yet. Impossible. A black man doing that? Absolutely not. I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody reported him to the laws by now, and I'm pretty sure that if all these people claiming that they got scammed by this dude and they reported it to the law, that somebody looked into it. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that this man ain't been arrested for none of that, and there's nothing out there that, I mean, ain't no paperwork on him or nothing that, I mean, so I can't, it's nothing to say, okay, the government protecting him. I, that's the part I'm looking at.
Right,
Everybody I
right,
know who was really scamming somebody, that when the law enforcement got wind of it, they investigated, man, they locked their ass up for it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard none of that happening to him. So I mean, I have to debunk that. And not only that, some of these dudes is saying it, swerving down that they street cats. So if you from the hood, you from the block, right? Now,
right,
Jay, you said multiple times, you said, man, I ain't no street dude. I'm a square man. I ain't none of that. You keep it 100. You let
right,
it be
right.
known that that ain't you. Now, some of these dudes claim that they street cat. You know what I mean? They from the trenches and this, that, and the third. But on the same token, they say they invested money with this dude and they asked him for their return, and he said, "Get it in blood."
Right, right.
Okay, if a motherfucker tell me to get mine in blood, I mean, I ain't about to, man. If I went back and told my homies, man, look, man, I invested in this dude. He said, get it in blood. They gonna be like, well, what the fuck did you do about it? You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
They want to know, well, I mean, where the blood at? You know what I'm saying? You know, so I mean, sometimes you gotta look at the facts and not the hype, though. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely, man. Rumors spread like you know what I mean? Like all it takes is one person to say something and then someone to repeat it to someone. You know what I mean? Like
right, right, right.
so
I
fast,
was about
man.
to take another sleeping session. I was letting
Oh,
I'm about to be snoring on y'all again.
oh, yeah. Remember that when Lonnie
Like,
fell asleep? You remember that, Mike?
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah, I
That shit
remember
was
that shit.
funny.
What's up, my boy? How my boy been doing, man? He been good?
yeah, I'm good.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. What's up with it, man?
Like I said, I'm pulling for you still, but
Hell yeah, I'm good, man. I'm still rocking, man. I've been out the way. This COVID shit been giving me, keeping me all the way under. You know what I mean?
How has
And out
shit
the way,
like is it still like high
like a
alert with that
motherfucker.
shit in there?
Hell yeah, we just had another outbreak, man. We just had
Oh
another
man.
one. And the cold part about it, they had I mean, these pigs don't be wearing no mask either, though, man. They don't be wearing no mask up in here. And they had motherfuckers running around that was sick with that shit, spreading it and all of that. I mean, I'm by myself though, so I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight. I just
Yeah,
stay away from people. When I went to the store, I just made sure I loaded up and got anything that I need, so I ain't need. You know what I mean? I mean, cool.
that's dope,
Uh,
man. Yeah, you got your own. Hey, what how what you're getting close to your right?
yes, I
Like
am.
cuz I
Yeah,
want to say what was it back when we first started kicking it? Like another year?
yeah. Like
Yeah, so
just under 14 months.
yeah, okay. So yeah,
Yeah,
time is definitely
yeah, yeah.
oh what
So,
Jay Militant, my
hey,
homeboy was on there. It was supposed to be him and Snoop, but they fell out. Oh, Lonnie fell asleep during the live, Mike.
oh yeah,
That
yeah,
shit
yeah,
was
yeah,
hilarious.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Or oh
yeah.
no no, there's another Mike in here, Mike
Oh,
Swanson. He was saying who fell
oh,
asleep. I was telling him Lonnie.
I know
oh
on
yeah,
my
yeah. You talking about that situation that business that Snoop had with Netflix. Yeah, that is true. It was Snoop and I think Snoop's son or something like that. But
Oh, with JT.
I think yeah, with that under that Netflix thing, I think JT had to pay something. He had to pay them something. I forgot it. I don't know exactly how that situation went, but I know that got settled in court though. That's what I mean. That's why he still got it. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Man, I
but
see for me, bro, uh, you know, when I first heard of JT originally, you know what I mean? Because I from a whole other side of the country and the internet wasn't really shaking like that then. But when the game
right,
first dropped, and then I heard, like, I
yeah,
remember uh, the documentary was coming, and then I seen a commercial on TV for the Untold Story, and I was like, wait,
yeah,
what's
right,
that?
yeah, no, no, but with JT, when he said that they try to play him, though, right? And he's smart. He marketed for when he dropped the Untold Story at the same time that the documentary was supposed to have dropped. I forgot. It's somewhere. I don't know. It's the documentary one of them. And they, I mean, and he got paid off that shit. He was smart. It was smart ass. It was smart ass marketing, man. He
Yeah, no,
didn't
I
do
was
nothing
one of
wrong.
those
Yeah,
people. I was one of
yeah,
those people that was like how he was saying we dropped it on like the same day and people were buying the
yeah,
wrong album. I was one of those people that was like, wait a
yeah.
second, Game's got two
Right.
albums coming.
Yeah. Well, but I'm saying that was smart ass marketing though.
Oh
That was
yeah,
smart as fuck.
absolutely.
It was
Absolutely,
genius.
especially too. Game tried to kind of skate on him, so he didn't get.
Yeah,
He had to get his bread, man.
yeah. You know what I
I
mean? So,
I
I
listened
mean,
to that recently. That whole project from beginning to end.
right.
That shit was pretty dope, man.
Yeah. I mean, Whack 100 be trying to take, I don't know, man. That dude just a hater, man. That dude a real
He
hater,
really
man.
is,
For real.
man. He really
I
he
mean,
really
he a
is.
hater
There's
to the
just no
10th power,
way.
man. Yeah. I mean, I mean, it's either he's trying to take credit or he knocking you, man.
Yeah, there's just no two
It's one
ways
or the
about
other.
it.
Yeah.
He
He,
gonna
bro,
get
You know what I
burned.
mean?
he's a narcissist, bro.
Yeah. I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying?
He
yeah.
gonna
I
get
mean,
burned.
What'd you
what you
say,
say?
Lonnie?
I said he gonna get burned.
Yeah.
You keep pushing that politics. It's gonna eventually burn your ass.
I know one
Yeah,
thing. All that shit he talk, he ain't got no respect behind the walls though. Them dudes, I be hollering at his elders, man. Like them dudes. I ain't met not one dude who had a favorable opinion about him, man. Now, granted, some motherfuckers. I mean, even haters had their haters, right? You know what I mean? But I'm just
right,
saying,
right.
you know, I mean, but
Not a
I
single
mean,
good.
I ain't heard shit. I mean, nah. I ain't heard shit about him. And the other dude was named Milk Seven Folk. Now all of a
Yeah,
sudden, yeah, now all of a sudden he trolling Yuck Mouth. What? Really?
yeah. I just saw that yesterday. Or matter of fact, Jay Militant, my bro that's from the Bay that's in here, was actually one who told me, and
Yeah,
I went and watched that
yeah,
video. Young Mouth got mad as hell, man.
yeah. Uh, yeah, yeah. I had because I know somebody that's in touch with bro. I said, man, tell dude, man, don't promote that sucker, man. Like, you know what I mean? Let him get going about his business. That man, he got his. Remember them cats from Florida and all over? Remember he was calling their fades out, and then they called it. Then he accepted his fade. Then he bowed out of it at the last minute.
Oh, we were just talking with the no jumper thing.
I
Is that what
think
you're talking
so.
about? Like a no
Yeah,
jumper? Yeah, cause he.
it was somebody. Yeah, it was somebody from Florida. It was somebody from a few other states who he was calling their fades out, and he bowed out of it at the last minute.
Well, the one that's what we were actually just talking about it a little while ago. There was a situation where the Florida dude came out to the West Coast, but neither of them could like agree on where to meet. But then there was
Yeah,
some shit going down,
he tried to meet him in Texas, and he didn't want to meet him out there.
and then there was just some shit recently where he was they were gonna do this no jumper boxing thing, but he ended up going to the no jumper studio to pull up on the Adam 22 dude, and then they took him off the card or something. But you said some cats in there actually they do know him though.
No, I know. Oh, no. Everybody I know that's from Hoover, they don't know him at all.
No,
Nobody from Hoover. I'm talking about these real Hoovers, man. They from the area he claimed he's from. They don't know him.
no. Oh wow.
They don't know him. I don't have a dog in this race. I mean, I'm from Oakland, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah. Nah, bro.
So
I know
yeah,
from
yeah,
kicking it with
yeah,
you.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
just be.
So I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
be calling the spade, but when these dudes be acting like they this, that, the third, I mean, and I got access to cats that's be really from these areas. I mean, shit. I mean, you know, I'm gonna do my homework. You know what I'm saying? And don't nobody know that dude, man.
With
Don't nobody know him. And ain't nobody said nothing favorable about Wack. I ain't man. I'm talking about everybody. All the Bloods be like, man, that dude a clown. He ain't even from LA. He from the Valley. I done heard that about 100 times.
but do they know him or they just know of
Uh,
him? Like they don't fuck with him,
well,
but they actually know him.
well, well. I know three OGs. All in all, I must have hollered about 8 people, right? Three of them knew him personally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Uh, well, I guess one of them was on the yard with him a while ago. When he got out, when he was down in the '90s and shit. Some of these dudes been down like about 35 years plus. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So yeah, so they was on a, some of them get on the line with him, but as far as his business though, I mean, it's like all that recent shit. I mean, he fell out of grace with a lot of people, man. From his way. He know that though. He know that.
Yeah.
I mean, you
All the
got to know that.
bullshit he behind.
You got to know that when you trying to expose people paperwork, but yeah, you doing interviews with people who
6ix9ine.
with yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. It is. It is what it is. I mean, I wouldn't care what part of the country from. The rules, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Yeah.
what'd you think about the playoffs though, bro?
Oh man, I'm proud of my Raiders, man. I'm proud of my Raiders, man. You know what I'm saying? Despite all that controversy, man, they made it in there, and the NFL had to cheat them. They won that Bengals game. I'm talking about, man. They gave the Bengals a touchdown. They ain't had no business having, man. If they didn't have that touchdown, that game was the Raiders, man. They in the second round. And who knows what would have happened? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I thought that your team was gonna be in the AFC Championship, though.
Oh man, that was whew. I thought, man, I couldn't believe it, man. That was tough, man. I really
I can't.
did, man.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait. I mean, I don't know. I can't wait to free agency open up, man. I really want my squad to make a hard ass push for Devontae Adams. They done already said that him and DC want to play together, man. Because they was teammates in college. So when you get Devontae Adams, man, with Renfro and Darren Waller, and, oh man, forget about it. Come on now.
Yeah, no, but yo, what was I'm trying to what was the controversial call with the Bengals again? What was it? It was like a catch or something, right? What was the
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think motherfucker was out of bounds. Motherfucker had went out of bounds or something. He went
yeah.
out of bounds, and that's what that was.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, yeah,
Instead
you
of
guys
they gave her. Look, I mean, it's 2 games in a row. I'm not one of them conspiracy theory motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? A win's a win, a loss is a loss. But let's think about it. The Charger game. How many games have you seen in your life, man, where the motherfuckers score, convert 6 motherfucking fourth downs in a row, 4th and 30? You know what I'm saying? He convert. in the one time when we had them going, they call a motherfucking illegal contact. They was trying to get a Chargers that game. They just ran out of excuses to do it. Come on now. The next game, I mean, well, it was so bad. The call was so bad that that whole referee crew they got fired for that call. Did you know that?
Nah, I did not know that.
Yeah, like, look it up. Yeah, they fired him or suspended him. One, they ain't letting them ref no more games for a minute for that shit because it was a fucked up call. But I mean, I think they did the NFL dirty work, and the NFL want to throw him under the bus afterwards. But I mean, that's the nature of the beast.
Man, my Bills had a crazy one a couple years ago. Man, now it's been like what is it? 2 years ago? 2 years ago, not last year, the year before, in
The
the
Bills stay
divisional
get fucked
round.
over.
Yo, in the
Y'all stay
divisional
get fucked
round,
over.
bro, we lost to the Texans, right? And on a starting out the second half, we were up by I think 14. The first kickoff, like the kickoff starts second half, the return man didn't kneel the ball and just threw the ball down, and the Bills player picked it up for a touchdown. When uh they did like there was nothing to review. It was a live ball. The ref said this was the craziest shit I ever heard, bro. They said common sense says that he meant to kneel the ball, so it's a touchback. I was like, that's like what type of shit is that? You know what I mean? And it wasn't even like it was a call. I don't know, man. There definitely does be some bullshit that goes down, man. I always say the same thing like you just said. Like I'm not like super conspiracy theorist with it, and I I I'd like to think that that type of shit don't happen, but it's just there's just a lot of funny style shit though, you know, and it's a shame for the game to be ruined. It really is, man.
Sometimes you know, the Raider Nation, we got one of the craziest fan bases in the world, man. You know what I mean? And some of us be super unobjective, right? You know what I mean? But I mean,
What'd you say, super what?
unobjective. You know what I'm saying? We sometimes we don't look at things as it is. We look at it as we want to see it, though. A lot of times, right? But
Right.
I mean, I'm not one of them though. I mean, a lot. I'm not one of them people who say we go into the Super Bowl every year and we score two games and you know what I mean. I'm right off top. I know when we about to have a fucked up season and when we about to have a good one. I said at the beginning of the year, I said we're a playoff team this year. We made it to the playoffs.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you
You know,
guys really turned it
we
around.
lost,
Cause what?
we lost Gruden. You know what I'm saying? Henry Ruggs got into that. We lost Ruggs right
Oh, that
when he
was
was starting to
crazy.
shine. Then Damon Arnett, other first round draft pick, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden he go bipolar, you know what I'm saying? We lost him, even though it wasn't really a loss because he really wasn't doing shit anyway. He wasn't really living up to the hype. But I mean, a lot of that shit, normally in past years, that would have completely threw us off, though. You know what I'm saying? We had to win out in order to make the playoffs. We went out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how many
You
did
know,
y'all win in a row at the end of the
we,
season there?
I think we won four in a row. We
Man,
won our last four games straight. Yeah.
yeah, no, you
After,
guys, yeah.
after, after that embarrassing ass loss to the Chiefs, we won every game after that. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of
Yo,
them
what did you
games,
think
that
about the Gruden thing?
look, man, we all say faggot and shit like that, man. Well, I mean, we all talk like that. I mean, that's that weird ass political correct shit.
Right,
But I
right.
mean, the very people that be bitching about it be using the same language, though. I mean, I don't. I mean, that's what's fake about it, though. You know what I
Yo,
mean?
I wonder who was the one that put that all together, that was behind that. You know what I mean? That
Roger,
was like,
It's coming out that it was Roger Goodell.
oh, for real? Damn, he
That's what I'm
wanted
hearing.
Gruden. He wanted,
I'm
yeah,
hearing. Yeah.
You know what's interesting too? You know how Gruden filed that lawsuit?
Uh,
I haven't heard a single news update about that.
the NFL, they got the money and clout, man, to bury that type of shit. You know what I mean? I know they trying to get it thrown out.
Yeah, they're fighting behind the scenes on that one. The media hasn't put out shit
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah. They don't want to talk about that, but
You
I
didn't
don't
want
think so.
Gruden to go, right? Like when
No. I mean, I wasn't super big on Gruden, though. You know what I mean? But I mean, I like what. I mean, we can't deny the fact that I mean, by the time Gruden left the Raiders the first time, he left us as a championship caliber team when we had Rich Gannon, Jerry Rice, and all of them. You know what I
right,
mean? By the time this shit started happening to the group, you know what I'm saying? We was on the uptick. We was starting to turn our shit around. You know what I mean? Then this curveball happened. You know what I mean? Versace came in. Now that's the part that pissed me off. Hey, I mean, how do you not keep Versace at all? But at the same time, I'm liking some of the things that they doing right now. Though. I don't. I like the fact that they didn't just bring Josh McDaniels in. I mean, they brought a GM in, and we just got a superb. I hate the fact that we let Gus Bradley go, but we got the Giants defensive coordinator, and he was superb. I mean, the stuff they put together is top notch. They let Greg Olson weak ass go. You know what I mean? One thing I like about Josh McDaniels is that he's a good offensive mind. So if he gets somebody superb like he did on the defense to handle the defensive side of the ball, and he did with the offense, I can work with that. You know what I mean? Because after all, I mean, look at what he did. Tom Brady, look what he did with receivers. We got one of the best slot receivers in the league in Hunter Renfro. You know what I'm saying? And so, Josh McDaniel, he was magnificent with Wes Welker and all of them. So I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's some upsides to that.
man, Welker. That's so crazy. The Dolphins fucked him. They didn't know they had a dime. You know what I mean? They didn't even know what they had in Welker, man. Because remember, he was with Miami first, I believe,
I think so.
before New England, I think.
I don't know. Was
Man,
he?
I feel like he was. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Oh, well, Michael Swanson says they're gonna grab Andrew Luck off the farm. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of talk. Luck wants to come back.
Yeah, he ain't coming to the Raiders. I know that. He ain't coming to the Raiders. We got Derek Carr.
Yeah, Kyra is a solid. Yo, who's your guys? Who was your guys' backup?
Mariota.
Mariota. That's right. Yeah, because I remember early in the season they had him like. I remember seeing him score a touchdown out of like a wildcat formation.
Yeah, they use him on situational plays.
Yeah, yeah. He got
Yeah, but
wheels,
but
man.
but we got to resign him though because he a free agent right now.
I wonder if he'll ever get another shot as a starter. Hey, what up, Bredeman? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, we're still up late night, man. You know, coffee's always on that late night.
I, I hope nobody won't even know because shit, I'd love to have him back. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I,
Yeah,
I mean, that offense really started to turn around, man. Real talk. That offense started to do some shit. Now,
yeah.
if
No,
they
you
just
guys
build
were
it,
playing. You guys that second half of the season, you guys were really good, man.
they if they build on that, then we're not in a rebuilding situation. You know what I'm saying? All they need to do is just add some pieces, man. Offensive guard, offensive tackle, get some depth on that interior line. You know what I'm saying? Probably through that draft, man, we'll be all right. Good. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
But
it really was a shame though with Ruggs though, right? That was so crazy, man.
yeah, that broke my heart right there. But honestly, though, I'm just gonna say this right because I'm an optimist though. I think he gonna make a good comeback. Now, if Randy Gregory can come back, if Michael Vick can come back, come on, man. Henry
I,
Ruggs ain't never committed a crime in his life. Why would that man with no problem? I mean, he made a mistake that any young motherfucker his age would have made. That's been making out there. Now, somebody lost their life. I ain't downplaying that, but I don't think that's gonna prevent him from coming back to play football again once his court situation. Let's say he get community service or you know what I mean, or like a year in jail. He come back, he gonna get a tryout. Somebody gonna sign. The Raiders better they better try to re-sign him. Shit. They still
You
got the
know,
rights
there's
to it.
there's
He
people
clear.
that believe there's people that theorize like because you've seen that footage, right, where his girl's bugging out and like he's just kind of sitting there. There's like a lot of people that theorize that they believe that his girl was driving and he took the fall for her.
It's
I don't know
possible.
about that though.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. I mean,
Yeah, we
I
haven't
wouldn't be
heard much
surprised.
about updates regarding his case neither, actually. I haven't
I
heard
like
an
that
update
though.
on that in a
I,
while.
I like that though. I like that though. I really do because I really don't think he a bad dude though, man. You know what I mean?
Nah,
I like that this shit is going quietly and that he's staying out the way. I like that. I really do. I think that's good for him. Good for the public, man, for letting that man, you know what I mean, deal with his shit.
that's just crazy how fast they say the car was going. I wonder how they
You got,
determined that. I guess
you got to
just
be,
by
you
recreating
got
the
to be,
accident.
you got to be a drunk than a motherfucker though. Whew.
Yeah, well, they say he was going like a buck or something, like a buck.
Buck 50 or something. I don't know. Hell, you going a buck 50? I mean, they got some fast ass cars out there, you know. With the kind of money he made, he was definitely riding something quick. You know what
Um,
I'm saying?
you want to know something that's crazy though? Someone said to me once when we were talking about accidents. Sometimes someone said to me they were like, "Yo, why do they make cars to be able to go that fast? If they just made cars not have that capability, I think of how many lives it would save." And I was like, "Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
kind of wild."
but they wouldn't sell us. But they wouldn't. I mean, people wouldn't make that much money on cars because everybody loves speed.
Yeah, no, that's true, man. And you know when it gets down to it, everything's about the bottom line dollar, really.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Capitalism,
And,
commerce.
and just imagine some of the places that you need to get on a commute that requires speed, though. You know what I'm saying? Some people we had to travel hundreds of miles and shit or whatnot. I mean, you know, speed makes it different. Otherwise, we might as well just stay riding horses, man. um,
Yeah.
yeah, I
uh,
mean, shit.
yeah, Brenneman, Wes Welker really was amazing, man. Yo, we were just saying Brenneman. Do you remember? I was saying I wasn't positive, but I feel like he was first, and they didn't realize what they had in him, and then the Patriots snatched him up. I could be wrong though, man. Brenneman says it's so sad that Ruggs threw his career away. That's manslaughter. He's getting time.
I don't, you know what? But I don't, in my heart of hearts, I don't believe that his career is really over, though. I think once his court situation is resolved, and he might get, you know, if he don't get no prison time for that, you know, because he don't have no criminal record at all. You know, the kid, he never been in trouble before. That's what I'm saying. If he don't get no prison time, the NFL may give him a suspension for about a year or so like that. And he didn't break nothing. He didn't do nothing to handicap his body physically. And he training and everything. Once it and his suspension is up, man, that dude is back on that field, man.
I
And
wonder though if
honestly,
say they
I,
do give him time though. I wonder what he would get hit with. Like I feel like when they were
he didn't flee the scene though. He might not get no more than maybe a couple of years though. You know what I'm saying? In the way they doing shit now, he might not even serve the whole sentence. He's out on bail right now though. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, he's on
you know how much
ankle monitor.
yeah, you know how much leverage they give you in negotiating a deal, especially when you got the kind of money to pay for the right representation. Look how superb his legal team is. They kept his case. They have kept his case absolutely quiet.
They really have. The only thing I remember ever hearing about his case is that when he first came home, something malfunctioned with the monitor or something where when they call you, something malfunctioned. That's the only thing I've heard about update wise since the
I don't
original
even.
report.
I get Court TV. I don't even see that no Court TV talking about the Henry Ruggs case.
Yeah, no, you're right, man. I really like when you were talking about the Raiders and you were saying like I was like, damn, man, I have not heard anything, nothing.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Brenneman says yeah. Wes Welker started his career with Nick Saban and the Dolphins. He discovered him before Belichick. And
yeah.
Brent Swanson says most manslaughter cases 3 to 10 years.
Right.
I
So I
wonder.
can't see. I can't see him getting no more than. Well, this is. Well, this is different. This is different than. It's like a lesser degree than ordinary manslaughter, though. Like vehicular manslaughter, though. You know what I mean? Like when you driving under the influence, it's especially when you don't have no priors at that. I mean, I don't see him getting no more than 3 years, man. If that, then he might get that with halftime.
Yo, where did
If
he
he
go to
do it,
college again?
he went
Do
to
you remember?
Alabama.
Bama,
He
that's
went to
right.
Bama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, that was so crazy, man. In his rookie deal, rookie season for that to go down, that was just like
No, it was
shit
his
was.
second year. It
Oh,
was
it's
his
his
rookie
second year.
deal. Second year, yeah.
Oh, I don't know why I thought this was still Ruggs' rookie season. I'm tripping.
Uh, his second year, but I think he gonna be back on the field though, man. He young as fuck. He
I
young as
mean, it's definitely a possible, man.
look. Everybody thought Michael Vick was over with.
Plaxico, remember Plaxico?
Plaxico shot himself in the leg. I mean, Randy Gregory though. Come on, now. You see how he brutalized this girl? How many shots he got with the Cowboys even after all they fucking up? You mean to tell me Henry Ruggs won't have it? Pretty beyond that, an unblemished history, man. You mean to tell me you can't get another man? Get the fuck out of here. There's no way in hell I can believe that. That's no, I don't believe that. That man gonna be back on the field. I hope it's with the Raiders though, because he did clear waivers though. Nobody claimed him.
Oh, that's right. You guys cut him, huh? Yeah, to
Yeah,
get out of
we
the
had one.
deal, of course. Yeah, you got it.
I'm saying we had to cut him to allow him to, you know what I mean? Because he couldn't meet it. He would have been able to meet his contractual obligations.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like you,
I mean,
uh,
look what Deshaun Watson is going through right now, and they still negotiating where they gonna send him, and they don't even know if it should go turn into a criminal case or what.
yeah, no charges. Yo,
So
you want to know something too, bro? I don't mean to cut you off, but you know what's wild about that is the feds are actually investigating the attorney that represents a lot of those women and a few of the
they
alleged
should,
victims
they
for
should be,
extortion. For
they
extortion.
should be, they should be,
Yeah, I mean
they should be.
they can't
I
blame
don't
somebody
believe.
for thinking a little piece of ass comes with every massage. They say
Yeah,
however you
that's what I'm saying, man. I don't believe not one of them cases, man. Come on, man. We know a pervert when we see one, man. That man ain't no pervert, man.
How many victims did they say it was? Like 20 or something, right? Something
Yeah, come
outlandish.
on, man. Man, hey, man, look. I mean, I stand on what I say, man. Them bras is thirsty, man. That's the
want.
thirsty shit, man.
He was getting massaged by Asians, and then he just didn't realize the difference. He just
That's
thought
man.
every massage come with a piece of ass. I mean,
Yeah, come on now. What?
Well, the way it all happened too is wild to me that an attorney is the one that kind of rounded them all up, and then that a lot of them didn't file criminal. You know what I'm saying? That they went straight to a civil suit. I don't know. It's
We
all
want
very bizarre the way that it hasn't played out the way a normal
we want to talk
situation
about
goes
we
down.
want to talk about conspiracy theories, man. Let's look at. I mean, come on now, look how that shit played out. You see how Houston started trading away his best players, his weapons from him. How you let DeAndre Hopkins go for practically nothing?
Bro, the whole Texans. I've mentioned this in a few videos. Like I was just saying, my Bills. We lost to them that year in the divisional round. And then that team seems like a really promising team, like making a Super Bowl run. And then now it's like J.J. Watt's gone. Like you said, Hopkins is gone.
They
Everyone, just
started
the
this
whole
or
franchise. They're a joke. The franchise
they
is a
started
joke now.
they
I
started
think
this
you know,
orbiting they started this
Walker,
orbiting dude before these sexual assault cases come up. They started this orbiting dude, man, from his weapons for this shit came up. You know what I mean? Then all of a sudden, when he said he won't out, all of a sudden this other shit started coming up. I mean, that's come on, hell, coincidence or conspiracy?
Brenneman says that's how they got Michael Jackson. Civil trials before criminal trials. It should be
Right,
illegal.
I
right.
think before I can New Orleans, and I know 30 more streets that give him a piece of ass too.
It Michael Swanson says Plaxico Burris, Cheddar Bob. Yo,
That
that
man,
was
Michael Swanson.
crazy.
Ain't that's the family guy, Michael Swanson, the guy with the big ass chin. I was thinking about Swanson, man. I'm a big family guy dude, man. I was thinking that name.
Oh, you talking
Yeah.
about? Joe. The cop. Yeah, Joe
Oh, yeah, no,
Swanson.
no, 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 it's Joe Swanson. Yeah,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
Michael
yeah.
Swanson. I don't know why you
In the
guys think
wheelchair. Yeah,
that.
yeah. That
Yeah,
is wild, right? Civil trials before a criminal case. It creates the way people look at things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it creates kind of like a narrative before it's even. But yeah, like still to this day, not a single criminal charge is coming to Deshaun
yeah.
Watson.
Hey, I just got a text. One of my club mates cussing me out just there. Like, hey, are you kidding me? You just fucking left us over here, man.
Oh,
I got a
y'all are
room
still
going.
going on over there?
Yeah. I got a room going over there. I see you live. I pulled up. I'm kicking it. They got it. That's why they add me to the club. They got it. They got that handle, man. You know what I'm saying? They can end it when they ready to. I'm good. I'm chilling. I ain't got a chance to kick with my partner in a minute, man.
Yeah,
So
no,
I'm
it's been a
chilling.
grip,
Yeah,
man. Yo, what? So,
yeah,
what was
yeah.
the number one? Did you guys get up to number one on the top 20 West Coast?
Yeah.
Like, what was like Crazy Tunes and Battle Cat and
We look. We wind up having to make a list of like 70 dudes that's on that list, man. So now we're gonna have a part two to that room on that, and we're gonna narrow the list down. We're gonna keep narrowing the list down. You know what I mean? Until we get to the top 20.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yo,
So I mean,
bro, I seen on one of the things you sent me. I feel like I seen this one cat Dice in there. My bro
yeah,
Dice.
that's my partner. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's my guy.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah. He one of my admins in my club.
Okay, yeah, yeah. That's the bro right there. Yeah, he's cool peoples, man. I fuck with
Hell
Dice.
yeah. Yeah, that's my partner, man. Hell yeah. I'm gonna back. I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him. Tell him you asked about him.
Yeah, yeah. Tell him. He'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah. He knows.
Hell
We
yeah.
chopped it up quite a few times. Yeah, I've seen actually. Matter of
Yeah.
fact, he just changed his thing to all gas no brakes or something like
Right.
that. Yeah. Okay.
No, yeah. He got his. A lot of people. Some of the people in my club got. They have their own clubs. It's just that my club is their main club. But all gas no brakes is one of his clubs.
Yeah.
I had to tell him
Yeah.
about that though, because he said he got that concept for the Bay, but in Oakland, that's a real click right there. So I say you got to be careful with that picture, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
Because
what
I
that
mean,
comes from.
yeah. That's a real thing right there. That all gas no brakes.
Oh,
You
yo,
know what
let
I'm
me ask
saying?
you something about the Bay,
Yeah,
right? You know this
yeah,
whole thing that they got going on, Gunna and Young Thug, where they, the pushing peas and all that.
right. Oh, I heard about that. You talking about that? You talking about
40
that
Glock.
word?
Yeah, 40 Glock says that they bit that from the Bay. That's originally Bay lingo.
It probably is. You know what I mean? We didn't came up with so much language, man, that it's pathetic now. they hear that. I mean, 40, as we know, 40 Glock ain't from the Bay. You know what I'm saying? But he is a Cali dude. And, I mean, it's probably. Me personally, I don't know. I don't know where it derived from. I just know that we do have a tendency to come up with a lot of words in the Bay Area that wind up being said else places. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't like player hate, and all of that. I know some people saying that didn't derive, but who? I mean, who else was you hearing it from? I mean, there's a whole lot of lingo out there. I don't really get into it because, I mean, across the globe, we all culture vultures. You know what I mean? We all influenced by something that derived from somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
just that the Bay Area specifically, that is one of our trademarks, our language. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
we
E40
probably
been
yeah,
showing
40
people that
especially.
forever. He got his
Right,
own
exactly.
dictionary.
Exactly. Right. So, I mean, we might have come up with that word, but I can't say that for 100% for sure. And I mean, when you set a trend, I mean, it's an honor. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not mad at nobody for using it. We don't own the word.
Right.
You know what I mean? Unless a motherfucker copyrighted that word, I mean, what is it to talk about? Why is it even a conversation? You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
So I
Yeah,
think,
no.
I think some of these things just be counterproductive. You know, these
Oh,
famous
well,
people
yeah,
need to
bro.
find
Plus,
something better to do.
in this digital internet era too, a lot of times people it'll be like, say, like, just like when I'm saying this, I'm just giving an example, but like not, you know what I mean? Like, or like say like, oh, I take a shot at you and say a narrative like that, but it's like I don't really mean it. You're just hot right now, so I want to get at you. It's a
Right.
trending thing. You know what I mean? That happens all the time. That's what a lot of shit boils
That's what they
down
call
to.
that's what they call cloud chasing in it.
Yeah, yeah. I used to hate when I used to never want to say cloud chasing because it felt like it's just said all the time. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I almost felt like, but no, that is what it is. It really is.
Like it was cliche.
Right? Yeah, yeah. Like I just, you know what I mean? Like, but no, it 100%. It really is, man. And
Right.
then like we were just talking about with Wack, he done got this thing set up now with Clubhouse. Like I always say in my videos, man, he does a lot of whack ass shit, but he is strategical with it. When I'm saying this, I'm not saying I
No, that's his
fuck
business
with it
though.
or
That
co-sign it or anything, but like
no
with the
no
shit that he's
he's a
doing on
master. He's a
Clubhouse, how
master
he's
at what he do.
tapping in
He's a
with a lot
master
of
at what he do.
people,
Yeah.
they're happy
Yeah.
to have him around.
He's
So
a master at
um,
controversy. I mean,
it's
he gets
almost like
paid
he's
off of that.
helping like control and create narratives. Oh shit, I don't know if I lost. Yo, is it glitching again? I don't know if that's. Hold on, I'm gonna go back
Can
and
you hear
come
me?
back. Unless I don't know if Mike muted. Lonnie, say something if you can hear me, Lonnie.
Can you hear me?
Lonnie.
Can y'all hear
Oh
me?
shit, I think I might have to go out and come back in. Man, it's cool to kick it with Mike. Mike, it's been a long.
Can y'all hear me? I can't see. I can't even see the comments. So, can you hear me?
Shit was glitching. Can you guys hear me?
I
Check.
can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, yeah. For some reason, it did it a couple of times tonight where it glitched, so I had to just go out and come back in. But yeah, like with the bullshit he does, you know what I mean? Like the way he's going on Clubhouse and like how a lot of cats are happy that when he comes around their way and everything, and then they'll kind of co-sign and like. So then there's a lot of sound bites of his being reshared on YouTube. It's like,
Like on Paru.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's like helping him kind of create. Like I'm convinced he did it on purpose because the way people are always on his ass with the
He
YouTube
he
content.
he he's a master. He gets paid off controversy. Period.
Yeah, and people have been saying too. Compton Menace was saying that Whack 100 has some kind of stock or ownership interest or something. Not
He
saying he
probably do.
owns Clubhouse, but he
No, no,
has.
no, no. That ain't the first time I heard that. He probably do.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
He
that's
probably do.
yeah.
But
So
I'm saying, he took a page out of Jerry Springer and Maury Povik's book. You know what I'm saying?
yo, that's a brilliant way to put it right there. You that's sharp right there, man.
I mean,
Yo,
it's
that
a
was
fact.
nice. I like that. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like you put that perfectly, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Controversy sells. You
It
know what I
really
mean?
does, man.
See, normally, like, I've gotten a room, like, by the time I in my rooms, I might have up sometimes about 120 viewers all in all, somewhere up in there, right? Just on an average day, right? Because sometimes
Right, right,
our rooms be going for like 3 hours, somewhere up in there, um, minimum. And so, but like on a given panel, we might have anywhere from like 6 to 12 people up there, you know. But Whack 100 rooms, they be having like about 30 people on stage and like about 80 people in the audience, right? They be having huge crowds, right? But most
right.
of the time, it ain't no. I mean, it's just a bunch of gossip. You know what I mean, people pull up to hear the gossip. Now the panels, we be talking about real shit. We be talking about real life problems, though. You know what I'm saying? We don't just be talking about problems. We be actually really making connections with people. We be actually building shit. We actually been building coalitions with people from like all over. You know what I'm saying? On different shit. We got artists, we got recording artists, we got producers, we got all kind of people in our club. So we don't just be we don't one thing we don't do no arguing. All the shit that you see they be doing, all that arguing that you be seeing on YouTube, well, we don't be having none of that in our club. So most of the time we ain't gonna draw them type of numbers, and we fine with that. We perfectly fine with that, though. You know what I'm saying? Because we in control of our own narrative, though. We in control of our club. You know what I'm saying? You know, our thing is it's quality over quantity, though. You know what I'm saying? So the people that come on a regular, when they pull up in our room, they pull up because they know they get some sense, but they know what they about to hear something. We gonna talk about something that makes sense.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
You see how
Yo,
we
can
pull
you
up in here? You see how
can
we
you
pull up in here? When we break bread for all these hours, and the numbers may be low, but we'll be talking about some real shit. It's the
right?
same thing on Clubhouse.
Yo, can you school me on a couple so when I'm hearing some of the like those that are uploaded on YouTube, because like I said, I've never actually even tapped into that app. What is all that like when they're saying they're like, yo, green beam and uh
It's just the monitor.
follow these and
It's just a monitor button. The green beam is like the monitor status, moderator status. You get a green beam, like it's a button that makes you an admin in the room. Basically, you get to either kick people out or mute a person. You know what I'm saying? That's all the green beam is. The green beam
yo,
is
what do they
just
call that when they kick people out? What do they some of them
they
channels
say
say?
they call it kicking it to the goo. Pretty much they
Yeah,
kick you
yeah.
to the audience. Yeah,
Okay.
but I kick you all the way out the room. I don't kick you down there to the audience. If I gotta kick you, I'm kicking your ass all the way out because, like I tell them, people gonna treat you how you act. If you were in this club, it's like well, on this stage right here, we're sitting here with Jay Coffin, man. It's a privilege to be up here. It ain't no right. So we kick a motherfucker out. We ain't kicking them to the count. We kicking your ass all the way up out of here.
Oh,
Period.
so you can actually control who even just comes into
Absolutely.
like the room, the
Yep.
stage, just
Yep.
everything.
Yep. Yep.
Have you got not like have you got you said you've got some bullshit here and there though, like some fuckery.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a couple of I got a couple of trolls on there. But it's all good. I kicked in. One of them, I started trolling his ass. Somebody sent me a picture of him, so I got the trolling his ass around the club. Everywhere you go, I started pulling up on him. with his little picture, and I put some bullshit on there. You know what I mean? Just to back him up off me, though. You know what I mean? I don't do it that often, though. But you know what I
Right,
mean?
no, but
I had to teach him a lesson, though.
right.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
probably got
But
him up out of there too, right?
yeah. He don't like coming every time he pull up in my room, bro. I put his picture on my PTR.
Oh yeah, that's that. Okay, so that's the other thing. When people are saying PTR, what's that?
That's your picture. You see that picture on your thing?
Yeah.
That's called a PTR on Clubhouse. It's a
Okay.
picture. Yeah.
So when did you first kick this off? Like when did you first get this going?
And not actually, shit, not long, not too much. Well, I've been on there since December 19th.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
I went on there
Damn.
December 19th. But honestly, though, I mean, it's people like you to really, I have to thank for me even running the clubhouse because, meeting you on here and this, uh, I got to meet Spider Low, got to talk to him and chop it up with him. I mean, like one of his admins on his YouTube live, Shaniqua, that's my partner,
Yeah,
that's my homegirl.
Shaniqua Town
Shaniqua,
Business.
yeah, that's my
Yeah.
homegirl right there. In fact, she the one that hooked up the interview with me and Kev Mack. It's gonna be on Tuesday.
Okay,
So
that's dope.
um, hollering
Yeah,
at
nah, I
y'all,
used
it made me interested. So I got to watching a whole lot of this shit that Whack 100 did. And I used to always hear about Clubhouse. So I'm like, what the fuck is a Clubhouse? Let me Google it. I didn't even know it was an app at first. You know
right.
what I'm saying? So I Googled it, and it's the app, and I downloaded it. And the rest was history. I ran into several people that I knew on that motherfucker.
Yeah, see, I know, like I'm the same where I would hear about it, but I never and I would catch stuff re-uploaded on YouTube, and then you sent me something, Dice sent me something, my other bro Alias that's in here sometimes he sent me something, but I've just been so like not tapped into, you know what I mean, just like wow busy lately
Oh,
for a
Alias
couple
on there
months
too?
now. Yeah, I think Alias he
Yeah,
sent me
yeah,
something.
tell Alias to tap in with me, man. He got telling me, man, and yeah, I can't wait. But yeah, I gotta pull
Yeah,
up on the club, man. I gotta get y'all on there at least one time, man.
but I
You know
never
what I mean?
actually, because at first I want to say I feel like when Clubhouse first jumped off, it was different where like you had to get an invite or something like that.
Yeah, you had to get nominated. Come on, man.
Yeah, and back then someone sent me something, and then
You had
someone
to
who
have an
was like,
iPhone. You had to have an iPhone because it wasn't available to Androids at first.
yeah, and someone sent me something, and I missed it. Like I didn't see it at first. I forget who it was. Someone who was tapped in with someone like in the real early stages, and when I didn't see it, like I'm bad sometimes at getting back to messages and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then they were kind of like offended, not offended, but they were just like, "Oh man, like yo, you missed that or something." And then when I went to use the code or whatever they sent me, like it wasn't good no more. So I just, you know what I mean? It's just been the way things have played out. I've just never been on there yet.
Right.
But now
Nah,
every
good.
day, like I said, every day I keep seeing something Clubhouse. You know what I mean? And all these clips, and the clips get reused in a lot of blogs, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm convinced. That's why Whack 100 does what he does, because like the cats
I,
that are happy to have him, they jump into it. Like matter of fact, like did you hear the clip when him and Milk were arguing?
uh,
So Milk was saying on the one clip he was saying like a lot of the cats like they were all just kind of screaming on him with Whack, and he was saying like a lot of these dudes they don't even know Whack, they're just in the room with him. You know what I mean? Like he's got a Whack
right.
always
They be
has a
dick.
method.
They be dick riding. No, real talk. They
Yeah,
be dick riding.
yeah, he always has a
I'm,
method to the madness, bro.
I'm just calling a spade a spade. They be dick riding.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is one reason why I don't have him. I never have him on my panel because I just couldn't live with the reality of this man claiming that it's because of him that my club is whatever is what it is. No, fuck that. We don't need him. We don't need him at
Did he
all.
did he ever try to pull up in there?
Uh, I don't know. Somebody said he came up in there one time, but they didn't pull him up to the stage.
Oh, so that's how it goes. Like if someone comes in, someone's got to let them come on.
Right.
That okay.
You can come into the room and be in the audience, but you can't. You got to get pulled up to be on stage. Yeah.
Is there a limit to how many people are in? Like
Nope.
no. Okay. Yeah,
To
because
my knowledge, it ain't.
I've seen some cool ones, bro. I've seen like kind of what you were talking about with the DJ thing. Like I've seen ones where they've had album listening parties. You know what I'm saying? Or
We had it all the time. We got an ally club in here called Team 400, and Team 400 is a club that was created by Slim 400 and his partner Keita Rule, like a week before Slim 400 got killed, and they kept it going before in his honor after he died. And I mean, they got boy, they deep as hell, and they got people. It ain't just people from, they ain't just Bloods on there. There's people from all over. They got Crips in their club and everything, and they do real functions. They just had a meet and greet in Las Vegas, and they working on a mixtape together. So I mean, it's real shit, and they do listening parties all the time. You know what I mean? So we just
that
had
was
like a
sad,
semi
man.
listening. We just had like a semi listening party in my room in my room tonight because one of my little partners who he was actually my cellmate like almost about 2 years ago. No, yeah, no, about 3 years ago. He got out. You know what I mean? He did what he needed to do, get off parole, stayed into his rapping, into singing. Man, now shit, he got an album out. Anybody to do a show in San Jose um, on the 4th of next month. So I mean, I was playing his music, you know what I mean, to the audience and everybody, you know what I mean? It just felt good. I can say this much, man. I got a decent reception, man, from the people on Clubhouse, man. I'm talking about, rarely do I talk about my story and my situation, man, but I mean, when I did open up to people on there, man, it was huge, man. I mean, like a lot of youngsters really be hollering at me, man, and that's what really encouraged me to keep it going. You know what I mean? Just paying that shit back forward. We ain't got enough. We got enough. We got a lot of motherfuckers out here just pushing motherfuckers to do shit one way, but it ain't too many motherfuckers from this side of the fence that's really letting motherfuckers know, like, man, this shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Sitting there rapping, telling motherfuckers what you'll do about killing your folks. I mean, motherfuckers don't really be understanding the consequences of what come with this shit. You know what I mean? So I'm just there to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. People are just a lot more people should be doing what you're doing, man. In this, like in this day and age with the internet, people are just so out of touch with reality. Like you said, the consequences. Like a lot of people, I think they just get lost in the sauce, man, in this viral world.
My thing is
Like
though, instead of me sitting back focusing on what people are not doing, I focus on what I am and what I can be doing. You
right.
know what I mean? So I just do it, and it's just that I've got a nice reception, and I got some quality people that's rocking with me on it, and I build bridges. You know what I mean? Just how me and you hit it off, man, from day one. I mean, it's just, you know what I mean? These are things that go. I mean, every time we chop it up, we talk about everything, and this is how bridges is built. You know what I'm saying? You allow
Yeah,
me on
bro.
your
You got
stage, man,
a
to speak to you and speak
diplomatic
to your
way.
audience. Yeah,
Yeah, you
thank
got a
you.
diplomatic way about how you move, man, for sure.
Uh,
And positive too.
right. I mean,
I
I
remember
did a
that because,
whole.
bro, when I first was kicking it with you, it didn't really set in. I think Lonnie snoring again. I don't know if he's still up. If he is, but like when we were kicking it with you, it didn't fully set in. Uh, your circumstances. Like I was kind of, but I wasn't sure based on some of the stuff you were saying. But when it
Right.
did fully set in, I was like, oh shit, yeah, he's behind that. But the positive outlook you had on things and just how you were, I don't know, man. You just had peace
Yeah.
with yourself.
Bro, you get to a point where you gotta forgive yourself and move forward, man. Otherwise, you die, man. You know what I mean? And I did. I crossed many rivers, man, to get to this point, man. And honestly, I did everything honorably, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, my integrity is intact. I mean, the biggest black out of me is, like I said, the family that I done lost. You feel me? But outside of that, I mean, I know when I touch down, I ain't coming back to this shit because I done created too many opportunities for myself to thrive, though. You know what I mean? So, I mean, when I look in the mirror, I can, I smile. I see a real, I see a solid dude when I look in that mirror, man. I'm proud of what I become. You know what I mean? I know what I was and I know what I am now. So, you know what I mean? It took a lot, and man, not too many people can do that. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, no, absolutely, man.
I just pay it forward, bro. And that's all I do. I just pay it forward, man. I could be dead. When you're dead, it's over with. We seeing that all the time, especially on YouTube. We seeing people get knocked down all the time. You know what I mean? So when
Yeah, that
I see that, and I realize, man, shit. I mean, what really can I complain about? Especially from the shit that I came back from. You know what I mean?
yeah, man. That's another crazy thing. Uh, that's out in the atmosphere, like you just said, seeing people passing and going viral and stuff. That's wild, man. Like you know what I mean? No matter how tough or not tough someone is, just the idea of that be like a regular or whatever. That's wild, man. To really sit back
Remember,
and think.
remember in our very first conversation how we was talking about the thing that happened to Indian Red Boy.
Yeah,
That's what really drew me to YouTube. I wasn't even watching YouTube prior to that. The only time I paid attention to YouTube was to look up music. That's it.
right.
To look up old music. Otherwise, I was never looking at no videos on YouTube ever in life. I didn't even know that you can do live streams like this on YouTube. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
when that
yeah,
happened, I mean, that one thing right there, that changed me, man.
yeah. That was like that. I just don't even know quite how to put it. That was just crazy to see. Crazy that it went viral. Like scary, man. It's that moment right there just fucked a lot of people up. I think it's just nuts, man. To what you know, like
Yeah, yeah, this shit
viral.
is real, man. It's
Like I
real,
always
man.
say, whenever I talk about stuff, I always say like how music in the streets can intersect and overlap um entertainment in the street, like you know what I mean, and it becomes this thing of like what's real, what's fake, why, what, like in like you keep saying, man, the youth. What Mr. Brenneman, you do you remember Indian Red Boy? I want to say maybe 6 months ago or so. I could be off on the timing, but
That's about 10. It's about 10 months ago, somewhere up
10
in
months
there.
ago. Oh damn, man, this year
Yeah,
really really has flown by, man. Um, well, no shit, it's we're in a whole new year again, but
it happened
Indian
last
Red
April.
Boy. Oh wow, god damn. So yeah, Indian Red Boy last April. He was the young man that was shot while on Instagram Live
He was
with his
he was with a cat named Baby Capone who had disrespected Nipsey Hussle's mural. He from Inglewood families, and you know Nipsey Hussle is from the Rolling '60s, from 60, and you know they got that ever going war between them. So his homie had disrespected Nipsey Hussle mural, and he was saw in a few lives after that. You know, what people interpret as men disrespecting Nipsey Hussle. You know what I mean? So he was in Hawthorne meeting a female who was now determined that the female set him up, talking to Baby Capone on Instagram Live, and Baby Capone was just they was conversating to Baby Capone like, man, you over there, you know what I mean? You ain't got no gun on you, this, that, and the third, and Indian Red Boy was like, man, shit, I ain't tripping on this shit, man. These dudes and these niggas know what it is, this, that, and the third. And not even seconds after making that statement, man, somebody came and hit him. And somebody came and shot him like 14 times right on live.
it was
It
the
was graphic,
crazy.
boy.
Yeah, it was
Talk about
too.
that. Then
It was so
afterwards, man,
graphic.
he was struggling to talk. He was asking for help. You know what I'm saying? And you know, talking about where he was at, and he just slumped over. It was over with.
It was crazy. You know, it's like it's fucked up. Like I don't like when I say this, it sounds
One.
fucked up, but it was just so fucked up to see. Right when you like there was like it was like when he talked, it looked like smoke was coming out of his mouth or something. Do you remember? Like there was some part where smoke, like I don't know, like it was the gun smoke or something.
Yep.
I couldn't believe that. Like that was just like wow. And I believe you seen my video that I did that was just all about like how being a nerd and seeing something like that. It got took down. I think YouTube took down all anything pertaining to that situation. But it
Nah,
was
it get took down. It's still up.
oh,
I
there's
still
still
got it
something up.
on. I didn't even see it for the first time on YouTube. Somebody, my homeboy sent it to me on Instagram. I still got it on my Instagram.
That was crazy, man. Mr. Brenneman says that gang connection with hip hop is pretty disgusting. Just my opinion. The violence is unacceptable. Imagine the internet existed in the past. John
You know what though?
Frusciante and the
Hey,
RHCP technically killed River Phoenix. Are you up on that?
hey, you know what though? The thing about it, gang culture and hip hop has always existed. You know what's new? Cameras, social media. The shit
Right.
that you seeing now has been happening. It's just that now this generation feel like it's cool to kill somebody in public on they feel like it gives them more credibility to do things on camera, to show off your money, which makes you a target, to uh,
Show
go
where
kill
you're at.
somebody. Yeah, to go kill somebody and come on there and talk. I mean, you know, and not only that, I mean, let's keep it 100, man. Instagram really be instigating that shit now. Look, they will ban your page or suspend you for whatever it is if you say one bad thing about COVID. But yet, you can show somebody getting their brains knocked out their noodles on Instagram and they wouldn't bat an eye to it. They wouldn't tell you nothing. They won't take it down. They won't do any of that.
They might
Now,
show it to more people and put you in the
right.
trending page.
Tell me that's not a perpetuation of violence, though.
No, no, I agree with you, man. There is a lot of the way with a lot of different things, the way social media, certain sites work is just ass backwards. The way a lot of the shit works, what's banned, what isn't banned, it's just crazy. Oh man, I think my shit glitched again. I think I gotta go out and come back in. Hang tight 1 second.
I'm still here. I can hear you, though.
All right, I'm back. My bad. I dipped out. I thought my shit was glitching again. Um, he said early '80s hip hop was more about music though, Planet Rock and all that. Herbie Hancock.
Yeah, that was playing hip hop. That was prior to gangster rap coming into the equation though. When gangster rap came into the equation, that's a whole. See, you got hip hop, then you got gangster rap,
When does
then now
Tribe
you got
Called Quest first hit? What's the need? I
uh
haven't gone. You gotta put me in.
early mid 90s.
Okay. Yo, I love that. I don't know what it is about Tribe, man. Remember they had this video too, stressing, where it was like they were in that room in the video. I don't know, man. I love some.
Yeah,
There was something about Q-Tip and Tribe Called Quest that just.
that was pure, but that was pure hip hop though.
Oh, and
That
De La
album,
Soul.
my favorite
Need
album
my
on the Tribe Called
medicine.
Quest. My favorite album on Tribe Called Quest was the Love Movement. That album, that's like summer '98. That album was dope.
Remember too? Weren't they on Scenario with Buster Rhymes and Leaders of the New School? Wasn't that Tribe
I
or wasn't that was that Tribe with them?
I think so. I think so.
What's the deal, yo? So what's the scenario?
See you from the East Coast. I mean,
Yeah.
hip hop. You,
Ah, damn. Oh, there we go. Okay, I can
no,
hear you.
I'm still here. I got a phone call.
Oh, okay, okay.
Um, New York in particularly is like the mecca of hip hop. You know what I mean? Now, California is the mecca of gangster rap because it's where gangster rap started at. You know what I mean? So it's like y'all had Tribe Called Questions and all that. I mean, leaders in the new school. You know what I mean? Cool G Rap and all of that. We had NWA, E40, Too Short, Richie Rich, 415. You know what I mean? We DOC. You know what I mean? It's like two different worlds talking on two different narratives though. You know what I mean? Even though we listen to a lot, we listen to Richie Rich and all of that. You know what I mean? I mean, but it just it's just two different worlds out here. You know what I mean? When it comes to the music scene, like now, like Chicago created a whole new narrative. I think didn't drill rap wasn't that invented in Chicago?
What's that? What rap?
Drill
Drill,
rap.
yeah, yeah, drill, yeah, drill originated out of the shy. Which, holy, when listen, I being from where I'm from, when I thought of gang culture, I thought of the West Coast. I didn't really know that Chicago had gangs, and then when all that shit
Yeah,
was playing out on the internet too, and the way it was going down, and they like cats were dissing each other on social media, and then really going shooting each other, and like that fucked me all the way up. I was like,
shit. I
wow.
mean, Chicago been had gang. I mean, shit. That's the gangster disciples and the vice lords out there.
No, no, no. I mean,
Yeah,
I knew it existed, but I just didn't know. You know what I mean?
like
Like being,
on that level.
yeah, and then like,
Uh,
cause right when DJ Academics had a channel back then too that was called The War in Chirac. Matter of fact, the videos are still up. Like you could find them where he was talking about all that stuff, and it would be crazy, bro. It would be like someone would diss, like one rap, like, cause it was crazy, bro. It was like gangs were branching off into like uh rap clicks as well, and then they would have clicks on top of the gang name, and then they would like someone would tweet about the other individual, and then like they would really
right.
go and shoot each other behind this and stuff, and then like it would end up on the
Hey,
internet. Like it was crazy. That shit, like it was insane, man. I was like, what?
I'm gonna say this though. You know what I'm saying? That is I mean, it's a sad ass narrative though, man. Because honestly though, I mean, Chicago lost a lot of heat, man. I'm talking about King Von was man. That man was a spitter right there, man.
He was
I mean,
right.
he was dope. I'm talking about, and a few of them other dudes, they got them dudes is hard, man.
How long you
So
been
I
down for?
21
Like,
years.
oh my, holy fuck!
Uh,
I don't know why that fucked me up when you said. For some reason, I was thinking it was not
and
that
I was
long.
been
Oh,
21.
oh no, I was gonna say
Yeah,
there was
yeah.
another dude from. I didn't mean to cut you off, but there's a dude from Chicago who he's either still locked up or about to get out. But he had a banger, a song out that was on a Madden back in '06 that had Donovan McNabb on the cover,
You
like
talking about Chief
Kanye.
Keef?
No, Bump J. You ever heard of Bump J?
Nah, I ain't never heard of him.
He has this song. It was a banger. It was on the Madden. Like when you know what I'm saying. Like every Madden has a soundtrack, songs that play when you're on the
Right,
menu screen and all that. He had a song
right.
called "Move Around," and the shit was hard, but he caught like a bank robbery charge and went to prison. But yeah,
I
so
didn't even
many
re-
greats
I didn't even
from
realize
Chicago.
Chief Keef was. I didn't even realize Chief Keef was from Chicago, right? Because I had bought an album of his one time because he had a lot. He did an album like a compilation, and it had a lot of Bay Area artists on there. I thought he was from like the South. I know like Atlanta. I mean Atlanta folk. It's a lot of connection between the Bay Area and Atlanta. It's a lot of people from the Bay in the South in general. But I didn't even know he's from out there though. 'Cause he had Yuck Mouth and Sebo, and I'm talking about he had some heat on there.
Well, as soon as he got on, well, I don't want to say as soon because when he first was getting on, he got arrested again or whatever. But once he really like got on, and got that situation behind him, he moved up out of there, which was the smart thing to do. That's what blows my mind about. Like, did you see maybe within the last year, the dude, the little Reese, when he got shot?
Uh, I didn't.
Oh man, that was another
I
crazy
didn't.
situation,
I didn't.
bro. He was
Oh,
shot.
no. You ain't talking about the king, the cat that got shot in the had beat up a dude and they shot him in the back of the head in the overlock. The little light
Uh
skinned dude that got killed recently.
no, no,
You
this
know what I'm
was a
talking about?
yeah, yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. No, this was a little while back before that, and it was like he got shot. He was with some cats and they stole a car or something, and the people like he some cats that he was with stole a car, and then like he was meeting them, and I don't know, it was a whole messy situation. But it was crazy. Like the point is just like nuts. Like this dude has bang got a bag. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, I got you back. But he still gets caught up in these like in someone online. He still gets caught up in these situations and all that. Like after all this time, it's just like, man, I would have been moved. You know what I mean? But like Chief
Right,
Keef did that super early on, and has been up out of there for a minute now. You know?
right. Yeah. Everybody say yeah, he was smart for tearing up out of there. Yeah. That's what I hear about him a lot. Yeah, yeah. But hey, it's getting close today. These hours, man. I gotta pull up off of here, bro.
Yeah, no
Um,
doubt,
when
man.
when the next time you gonna be on, man?
Uh, I'm not. I'm gonna try to get to back to doing these more often, man. Like I
Or
said, I just
yeah,
shit's been just kind of crazy.
I'm gonna stay checking in because I know the typical these really the main hours. I catch up with you, man. Man, it's real. Um, Whenever we have something good, I'm gonna stay sending you them invites, man. You know what I'm saying? Just know that whenever you decide to come on, man, you know you got a seat on our platform, man.
Oh,
And
I appreciate that, man.
for sure, I can't wait to tell Dice I ran into you, man. And yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what's up, man. It's a blessing, man. And
yeah. Most
salutes to
deaf,
the
man.
salutes to the rest to the panel, man. Thank y'all for y'all time, man.
Oh, you
Uh,
as well, man. It was good. It was good getting back on here with you, man.
Most definitely, man. Y'all have a good one, man. Peace.
All right, man. You be safe, man. Stay blessed. All right, guys. I'm gonna slide out of here. I don't know if anyone's still in here, Brenneman or anyone, but thanks for stopping through, guys.